Moody Motors in Nyborough, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
I'm Scott Ulrich. He is Ken Knife. We're back here in Hartington, Nebraska. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Hartington-Newcastle comes in 12-9 on the year, looking to take that momentum into next week's sub-district games. We'll get into those sub-district pairings here as the evening goes along. Wynot? They come in 12-9 as well. They are in D2, Hartington-Newcastle in D1. But both these teams looking to pick things up and go into the postseason. We talked a little bit about the sub-districts that are taking place next week, Kenny. Talk a little bit about the pairings. Like, who is Hartington-Newcastle going to look like they're going against?
Hartington-Newcastle is going to play at 7:30 on Tuesday night over at the Monsignor Warner Center at Cedar Catholic. And they're going to match up with the Bloomfield Bees, a team that they had, I think we played them about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And Bloomfield came out on top that night, 42-36. And then again, the first game that night will pit Cedar Catholic, who'll play the winner of Osmond and Wausau. That would be the 6 o'clock game. And then those two winners would meet at 7 o'clock on Thursday night at the Monsignor Warner Center. Right here in Hartington, absolutely. A couple good games coming up there next week for both of these in-town teams, if you will, for Hartington Cedar Catholic as well as Hartington-Newcastle. Could be a pairing between the two. I know I told you last week I don't like to see those pairings. Someone's going to have to lose to make that happen, so we'll see how things shake out. But one thing that jumps at me is Bloomfield might have won the first matchup. It's hard to beat a team twice. Once you kind of show your hand and you win once, it's tough to come back and do it again. It is, and it was a game that went back and forth really most all the night. Bloomfield's a team that seems to be getting better as the season goes on. Yep. And the Wildcats had that injury with Mackenzie Bruning that we've talked about a little bit in the past. And I think what they've been able to do now is kind of get their rotation more set. They got Chloe Fisher back. You've got to adjust. Sometimes it takes a little while to adjust, but the Wildcats they beat Wausau last Tuesday night in a 1-point game, and yeah, I know they won't back down. They play really good defense, and that'll keep you in any ball game. Absolutely, defense wins championships, and if it doesn't win it, it'll keep you around and keep you close. That's kind of the pairings that's going on. What's some of the latest info coming out of the school here? Okay, yeah, you and I have talked about how busy it's been. We just concluded FCCLA week, and we jump right in next week to its FFA week. And we'll celebrate all things in the FFA program. And as you're well aware, Scott, that's a program where Cedar Catholic and Hartington-Newcastle work together, have for years. It's been a really strong program. Now it's headed by Emma Lammers. And so that'll be a busy week. And then tomorrow, Scott, we've mentioned in the past, is the district wrestling meet in Tacoma. And again, that's a co-op program with Hartington-Newcastle and Cedar Catholic. So we want to wish the wrestlers good luck. The Hartington-Newcastle speech team will be at the Wausau Invite tomorrow. That begins at 8 o'clock. And we want to wish the speakers good luck. And then, like we've talked about the sub-districts already, the boys are basically a week behind the girls. Yep. The boys will wrap up their season next Friday night. The Wildcats will be at home against Creighton, and then they'll begin sub-district play the next week. And that'll be right here at Hartington-Newcastle. They've already been able to determine that they are the host for the boys sub-district. Nice. No traveling taking place there. Keep the kids in town, maybe give them a little bit of an advantage. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the seniors on this girls ball club. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mostly, Mount Marty is it's like home to me. The community is awesome. No matter who you're talking to, whether in dining services or the residence life team, everyone loves talking to everyone else, and everyone's super interested in getting to know you, and everyone loves making you feel like you are home.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Scott Ulrich alongside Ken Kneifel back here. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. 12-9 for both these ball clubs. Wynot and Hartington-Newcastle coming in looking to have a victory to go into sub-district starting next week. We mentioned before the break we have 3 seniors. Want to talk a little bit about those 3 kids and maybe what their plans are for the future, because basketball is going to end here shortly.
Exactly. And we at Hartington-Newcastle, we will graduate 3 senior girls who have given an awful lot to the program. All 3 are 4-year participants. Mackenzie Bruning's a 3-year starter. Maddie Steffen's a 2-year starter, and Alejandra Reyes has started this year. But they've all played pivotal roles throughout their high school careers. Mackenzie, unfortunately, we mentioned her knee injury. I believe she had the surgery yesterday, and she was hoping to try to make it tonight. I haven't seen her yet. But, you know, it'd be a very difficult thing, but that young lady would do everything in her power to get here tonight. She is just a very, very good leader. Just
one of those kids that just gives everything they have.
Exactly. And Mackenzie, she was the leading scorer and rebounder for the ball club before she became injured. She's going to go to Wayne State College next year, where she's going to major in elementary education and possibly coach down the line. And she is really good with kids. She's worked at a daycare that she does a lot with our elementary kids here, and that's her plan right now.
Yep. Great. That sounds like a great plan.
Maddie Steffen is a 2-year starter. She's got an absolute tremendous work ethic. All 3 of them do. Maddie just signed a letter of intent last week to continue her basketball career at Dakota Wesleyan University, and she's going to major in athletic training. And then Alejandra Reyes is a starter for the first time this year. She's even last year she was a really tremendous defensive player. She plans to attend Northeast Community College and then transfer to Wayne State in elementary education. And I have all 3 of these young ladies in class, and they're going to be successful. They just have tremendous work ethics, sense of responsibility. And Scott, it was kind of neat sitting down and talking to them, because they were talking about their kind of reflected on the last 4 years. And all 3 of them, I talked to them separately, and all 3 of them said that basically the same thing, that the wins, the losses are fine, but they're going to miss their teammates. They're going to miss their coaches. They talked about what basketball's done for them. You know, the lessons they've learned. They talk about how it helped them become more a disciplined young person, because you've got the high school kids put in long days. They go to school and practice.
You might not get home till 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And then homework. It's kind of funny. alongside the boys, they talk about how much fun the road trips were, the bus rides. You know,
and at our age, we're going, we don't want to ride that bus.
Exactly. But, you know, they all, I know they really treasure their coaching staff, Coach Rolfus and the assistant coaches. And I just get the feeling that when the season ends, and we hope it doesn't end for a while, that they're going to walk off without a lot of regrets because they've attacked this whole thing the right way.
Yeah.
And their impact, I think, is going to be felt for years to come because they've helped establish that culture.
Sure. That sounds pretty good. You got a couple of teachers in there. You got another one studying some sports and still going to play and be athletic. And it sounds like the kids they've really taken to their homework as well as the team here. And that's a good thing for them kids to carry on. We're just about set to go. We got 5 minutes before tip-off here. Come back. We're going to talk keys to victory and the starting lineup. This is the Moody Motors pregame show back in 60 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
I'm Scott Ortiz, Ken Kneifel. We're back here in the Moody Motors pregame show. Just taking a look on the overall power points where things sit. Wynot 12-9, ranked number 16 in total power points. Probably down a little bit from where they're used to being. Usually you see them up in the top 10, but nonetheless, they are a fantastic team in and year out, and over the last 20 years have multiple state titles to show.
Yes, exactly. And I don't think their formula has changed for this year either. Wynot's a team that's going to get after it. They're going to play defense. They're going to pressure you. They're going to press. And that's the way it's going to be for 32 minutes. And in talking to Coach Rolfus, he understands that. And Hartington-Newcastle is also a really strong defensive team. So he was talking about one of the things is they can't let Wynot's pressure and press turn into some easy baskets. Because if they can get it in the half-court game, their defense is really solid. But you know as well as I do, you can't give up a turnover that leads to an uncontested layup.
And that's exactly, it's a Wynot and Crofton use the same motto. Turnovers lead to easy buckets, leads to you get 2 or 3 of those, the next thing you know, timeout on the floor is taken, and they do that over and over and over.
Exactly, and sometimes it's not even, it's where the turnover happens. If it's an out-of-bounds dead ball, you get to set up your defense, but if the pass gets picked off and goes the other way,
it's uncontested layup.
Because both teams, like I said, they're really strong defensively, and at times they've struggled to score. So we expect a defensive dogfight. Neither team's going to back down, and it should be. Put it this way, Scott, you and I probably wouldn't last a couple of times down the court, and that would be it.
Yeah, not going to happen.
They're going to go hard.
Yeah, they'll go fast and a lot of pressure, and that's exactly right. It's a key to victory for me. It is turnovers. You got to limit the turnovers. If you limit them and adjust to the pressure that Wynot's going to have, you'll be in this game. Kenny, I appreciate you jumping in here again. We'll see you back here in between the two games. We'll talk some more. We got 3 more players to talk about on the boys' side that are seniors, and we'll talk a little bit of basketball then. But I appreciate you jumping in. This has been the Moody Motors pregame show. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out the Moody Motors in Niobrara. Back after the starters are announced here, as well as the national anthem, back in a couple of minutes on KYNTV Sports.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Hey, weekend warriors and outdoor explorers, something big is rolling in. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is slashing your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. That's right, from February 10th through 21st, gear up for your next exploration with the lowest rates of the season. Get ready to chase sunsets, reel in the big one, or wake up to those lake life views. Pre-apply now at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back here to Hartington. This is Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Wynot Blue Devils coming to town 12-9, playing the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats, also 12-9 on the year. This is the last regular season game before sub-district play begins on Monday. Nate Hawney, the head referee, says we're ready to go. And the jump is up, and it's going to be controlled by Wynot. Wynot in their road blue, trimmed in white. Hartington in their home white, trimmed in purple. Pass going to go down low, a scrum for the ball. See if Maddie Steffen can get a hold of it. And now Alejandro Reyes does secure it. Quick turnover as we're 15 seconds in. Wynot turns it over right away. Veda Lippert with the basketball, left side, kick back out. Steffen looking somewhere to go. Loses their defender at the elbow, does not take the shot, kick out, and they'll reset the offense. Man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by head coach Steve Weisler's team, and now there's going to be a foul down low. Foul's going to be on number 10. That is going to be Addison Sharp. So starting lineup for Wynot's on the floor. Jalen Geisen, Haley Weisler, Addison Sharp, Kenna Oligmuller, and Jordan Foxhoven. Now the starters for Hartington-Newcastle, 12-9 on the year. Veda Lippert, Hazel Hochstein, Alejandro Reyes, Ella Eichhoff, and Maddie Steffen. Those starting lineups brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That is my kind of bank. A couple of free throws go up. One is made by Lippert. And now battle for the basketball. It's going to roll out of bounds off of Wynot. So Wildcats going to get it right back. 1-0 as we're just about a minute into the game. Three-quarter court pressure being applied by Wynot, and now crossing the timeline and losing the handle on it. It's going to be Lippert. Lippert loses it right away. It's going to go to Foxhoven, and now Wynot pushes up the floor. Wynot with numbers and decides to pull it back up. Right-handed jump hook from about 8 feet. It's going to go up this time by Weisler. No good. Rebound clearing it away is Steffen. Steffen and Lippert, 2-on-1, going up strong. Can't get the runner to go is Steffen, and now foul. Hometown referee, this is Derek Lisey, makes a call. Foul's going to be on Alejandro Reyes, her first personal. So one foul each on Hartington-Newcastle as well as Wynot. Full court pressure being applied by Hartington-Newcastle here. Paddle in the backcourt. It's going to be taken away by Reyes. Hand off to Steffen. Steffen's going to go up and lay it up and in. Easy buckets, turnover, and it's going to easily turn into points. That's kind of what we talked about in pregame. And now Wynot breaks the pressure, going all the way to the length of the floor. Battle for it, and it's going to be taken away again. Eichhoff. Long pass is going to go out to Hochstein. She dribbles up the right side. Jump stop, trying to get down the low post. Finds Steffen. Turns around, 5-footer. It's good. Full court pressure again. And almost going to be another turnover by Wynot. That time dribbling it. I believe it's Kara Hymas, but it's going to be tipped off out of bounds off a Wildcat player. Will stay. Wynot basketball. Does not reset the shot clock at 26 seconds. Now battle on the front court. Foul is going to be on Wynot. Not a good start here for Wynot as we're about 2 minutes into this game. Foul's going to be on, I believe that's on number 12. That's Kenna Oligmuller, her first personal. So one referee is from Norfolk, one from Hartington, and Nate Hawney is from Eastern Nebraska. It's a very veteran refereeing crew, and now Wildcats get it crossing the timeline. Steffen give it up to Lippert, and Lippert dribbles with the left hand and hands it off. Wynot quickly comes out of the man-to-man pressure, and they go to a zone. And now Wildcats get into the paint and going to lose the handle on it. That's good defensive change there. The zone caused a little bit of an issue and forced that turnover for the Wildcats. Now quickly at the other end of the floor, dribbling into the paint, going up strong with the right hand, and a travel's going to be called. That's Oligmuller trying to go into the paint where there's lots of traffic. And she will turn it over. 5:52 to go, opening period of play. Still 5-0 is your score. Hartington-Newcastle on top. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington, where other banks have their branches. Bank of Hartington has their roots. And now an official timeout on the floor. Timeout is brought to you by Top Crop. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Wildcats looking to inbound, facing full court man-to-man pressure being applied by Wynot, dribbling straight up the center of the floor is Lippert, no problem crossing the timeline. Now it's going to be tipped away. It's going to go into the backcourt. And now Lippert will bring it back across the timeline. Hochstein on the right wing looking somewhere to go. Pressure is definitely amped up just a little bit from what Wynot was showing the last couple possessions. Skip pass, far side, goes to Hochstein. She dribbles in 15 foot, puts it on the floor and loses it. Taking it away this time, that's Eliza Lange. Lange's going to dribble the length of the floor, picked up by Lippert. And now she'll have to kick it back out to Geisen. Geisen directing traffic, loses Hochstein. Skip pass, far corner. Thought about a three, decided not to. That was Oligmuller, drives into the paint, kick out. Three-pointer now on the way, no good. That was Kiara Hymas. Rebound clearing the boards away for Hartington-Newcastle is Hochstein. Slowing things down. Lippert crosses the timeline. Dribbles, comes off a screen, goes down to the right low block, and it's going to be tipped off out of bounds. It will stay Wildcat basketball. One sub checking in for Hartington-Newcastle. That's Chloe Fisher, as well as one for Wynot. That is Addison Sharp. Ball inbounded now, trying to find a cutter through the paint. Fisher was open, they didn't give it to her. Now that's on the left side, going to go to Steffen. Turns around, 15 foot, finds somewhere to go. She got it. Fisher on the right wing, right in front of the student section. Loses her footing, but does get rid of the ball. Now going into the paint, kick out, three ball on the way. This time is going to be El Eichhoff off its mark. Rebound for Wynot will be Hymas. Still 5-0 your score. Hartington-Newcastle on top of Wynot. We're about halfway through. Three-pointer on the way. Side iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Wynot's going to clear the boards away. That's Lange. And now it's going to throw it in the backcourt. This will be an over and back, or it's just going to roll out of bounds. So another turnover by Wynot. And the Wildcats are going to have it right in the corner. Very tough spot to inbound from. Man-to-man pressure applied by Wynot this time as Steffen looks to inbound, finds Lippert in the low block, and it gets into the paint. Lippert goes in across the floor, kicks it out to Fisher, can't get a shot off. Now they're looking for Steffen. They find her down low. She's well guarded this time by Oligmuller. Turn around, 5-footer, can't get it to go. And Oligmuller with a rebound. 4 minutes exactly to go in this opening period. Still 5-0 is your score. Hartington-Newcastle on top. Three-pointer on the way up. It's no good. Side iron, that was Sharp. Offensive board by Lange, put back up and in. I think it's a round of applause by the fans that I'm sitting next to. You can tell I'm on the blue side of the court. We're probably 60 to 70% full here tonight. We'll see if that picks up as we get closer to boys action. Fisher, right wing. Now they get it to Steffen. Steffen turns around, and she will be fouled. Foul's going to be on the floor, non-shooting. I believe it's going to be on Kara Hymas. Yes, it is. That's the third team foul. First on Hymas. Still a couple more to go before it would possibly put the Wildcats in bonus shooting. Checking back in for Wynot, Jordan Foxhoven. And now it looks like they set up in their 2-3 zone defense. Steffen inbounding underneath their own basket. Bounce pass in. It's going to go into the paint and knocked to the floor. No foul called. Eichhoff wanted one, but it's still Wildcats are going to maintain possession. Go in. Errant shot's going to go up by Lippert. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Wynot. Wynot pushing it up the floor. Left side kick back. Did not get a three-point shot off. Now swing it to the near side. Three-pointer by Lange goes up. No good. Battle for the rebound. Clearing the boards away for Wynot. That is Taylor Pinkelman. Long shot goes up. No good. Now Steffen will clear the boards away. Lippert, left side. Stop at 5 foot. Partially blocked. I think getting a handle on that one for Wynot was Haley Weisler. And now she'll slow things down at the top of the key. 2:48 to go, opening period of play. Still 5-2. Both these teams average in the 40s. Low scoring opening quarter. Now dribbling around the horn of the basketball is Sharp. Nowhere to go. Kick back out left side with the runner going up. Can't get it to go. That is Weisler. Another offensive board and put back up for Wynot. That is Taylor Pinkelman. And Pinkelman now has 2 points. 5-4. Quickly going up the court. Putting up a shot. No good. That was Steffen. She tried to go coast to coast through a lot of traffic. It's going to be tipped off out of bounds, and it will stay Wildcat basketball. Reyes takes a seat. Hochstein comes in. Also checking in for Wynot is Pinkelman and Oligmuller. Ball comes in. Lippert, and now taken away. Battle for the basketball is going to be taken away. Wynot is going to get the basketball right back. Long outlet pass, 15 foot. They decide not to shoot. That was Foxhoven. She was wide open. And now an errant pass is going to sail off out of bounds. Wynot girls are trying to talk down there and see who it was going to, but it will be Wildcat basketball. Full court pressure now being applied with 2:07 to go in this opening period. Lippert dribbles across the timeline. Battle for the basketball is tipped into the backcourt. Eichhoff will secure it, and she'll come back up the floor. One player coming up behind her. That is Oligmuller. Two players doing passing out near the top of the key. Driving in, trying to get a shot off was Lippert, and it's going to be tipped and go out of bounds. See the frustration as Lippert is much shorter than some of those players on the floor for Wynot, especially Oligmuller. I think she got the block on that one. Stefan looking to inbound for Hartington-Newcastle. Can't get it in, almost a 5-second violation. Gets it into Lippert. Lippert swinging around the horns, going to go to Fisher. Looking for a backdoor cutter to Stefan. Can't get it there. Oligmuller is in perfect position, and now a jump ball is going to be called. Just jumping in and grabbing hold of it was Jordan Foxhoven of Wynot. We got a minute and a half, a little more. And we're still sitting 5-4. The Wildcats started out 5 quick points in the first 2.5, and now they've been quiet for the remainder. A couple subs, a couple shoes need tied. Now we're ready to go. Stays Wildcat basketball, comes into Lippert, right back to Stefan. Stefan turns around against Oligmuller, goes up strong, and she's going to be fouled. There's been a couple of those where she got a good block. That time must have been some contact we couldn't see from this angle. As it is, foul's going to be on Oligmuller. That's her second. 4th team foul at the free throw line. Shooting 2 will be Stefan. First one up, in and out, does not go. Stefan just signed her letter of intent last week to go play basketball at Dakota Wesleyan. And she'll study sports medicine. That's where she's going to take her career next, is up in Mitchell. Second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and now it will come down to Wynot. Wynot's Foxhoven is going to get the rebound, kick out. Minute and a half now to go here in the opening period of play. 29, 27, 26 on the shot. And now the basketball is going to be lost. Taking it away, Lippert, one-on-one going against Weisler. Going up strong, can't get it to go. It just rolls off the side. And now Wynot quickly has numbers going the other direction. Past, high, low, game, up and down. Nice passing. Leads to an easy bucket there for Eliza Lange. She's got 4. Crossing 60 seconds right now left in this opening period of play. Wynot has their first lead. Started out 5-0 and now 6 unanswered. Now into Carissa Bruning, turns around, puts up a shot, no good. And Wynot will have a rebound, quickly pushing up the floor. Weisler, left side, trying to get it down low. They get it, going up strong again, and one. Lange. Eliza Lange, the 5'8" senior. She's got the last 2 buckets up and down the court, and now she'll have a chance for an and one. 45 seconds exactly on the game clock. 35 on a shot. As Wynot now sits up 8-5. This opening period is just about over. Free throw, does not get shooter's roll. Rebound clearing it away, Maddie Stefan of the Wildcats. She dribbles to about the scorer's table, hands it back to Lippert, and Lippert and Stefan go back and forth, passing it, trying to get it down into the paint. Carissa Bruning at the top of the horn, surveying, and now going into the paint is going to be Lippert. Dribbles around, right-handed little runner. Nice play by the freshman Lippert. That's her first basket of the evening. Hold for one shot. They're calling for 18 seconds on the game, but they're not slowing it down. Going in, putting up a shot, and it's up and in. That's sharp. Now Wildcats will have a chance at one final play. Instead, almost losing it in the backcourt. Now foul's going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Hazel Hochstein. It will, so that's Hochstein's first. Wildcats third. But more importantly, Wynot has the basketball underneath their own basket. 7 seconds to go in this opening period. Wynot leads 10-7. Looking to inbound, Lange. Swing out right side, 3-point shot goes up, no good, didn't hit anything. 3 seconds left. Stefan, 1 second, she's well contested, nowhere to go, and that's going to be the end of the opening period of play. Hartington-Newcastle trails Wynot 10-7, back to Hartington in 60 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
It's time to kick winter to the curb and make that dream a reality. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is cutting your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. February 10th through the 21st, lock in the season's lowest rates and be ready for prime fishing, bigger catches, and cozy campfires. Get pre-approved now at explorerscu.com so you can reel in the perfect boat or camper. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mount Marty stood out to me because of its Benedictine values, actually. I knew that I wanted a smaller private school experience anyways. The values and the hallmarks that they show here at Mount Marty, they push you to explore what it is to be human and how to be a better human and care for other people.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great people begin.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. Well, that was a tale of two parts to the quarter. Opening part was all Hartington-Newcastle, and then Wynot got things rolling. A little bit of pressure, a couple easy buckets. And Eliza Lange coming off the bench unofficially got her for 6 points. That was a basic summation of that opening period. 10-7, Wildcats trail. Wynot now with the basketball, dribbling in the right corner, looking somewhere to go, can't find it. Sharp kick back out, top of the key. They're trying to play the high-low game against... It's still man-to-man pressure being applied by the Wildcats. Can't get it. Now they swing it back out, three-point range. Trying to dribble in, put up a shot. It's up and in. I wasn't sure if it was a pass or if it was a shot, but that is Sharp with her second bucket of the evening. Wynot starts off the second quarter in man-to-man defensive pressure. Basketball out top. Stefan was trying to throw it to Reyes, and Reyes took off going somewhere else. It almost went out of bounds, but was saved by Lippert. Now they go into the paint to Hochstein. A lot of contact, turns around, goes up strong with the right hand, and she is fouled about 3 times on that play. A lot of contact. Foul that time is going to be on Haley Weisler, her first personal, first team foul. And Hochstein will shoot 2. Side iron, no good. Second one by Hochstein. Took a long way to get that one there. Long wait, I should say. No good. And rebound by Wynot. Wynot comes down the floor. Lange almost loses it right in front of Stefan, but secures it. Kick back out. Thought about a 3. Geisen did not take it. And now an offensive foul. It's going to be a moving screen right in front of referee Derek Lisey. Jalen Geisen called for that foul. She did one of those side shuffles trying to get a better position for a screen, but is called for a moving screen, so an offensive foul is called. Now full court pressure being applied by Wynot. Not worried about that is the freshman Lippert. Dribbles with the left hand, comes across the timeline, and now going into the paint. Putting up a right-handed runner, can't get it to go is Hochstein. Rebound clearing the boards away. Now a foul is going to be in the backcourt. Hochstein, frustration foul in the backcourt. That will be her second foul. First team foul with 6:46 to go in this opening half. Wynot leads Hartington-Newcastle 12-7. Head coach Grant Rolfus is changing up. He wants full court denial pressure, trying to eliminate the ball. It does come in, and now breaking past everyone, going up with the easy layup. Wynot up and in. That basket, that is Taylor Pinkelman, her second bucket of the evening. One of those Wildcats tried to set up a trap game, and once Wynot got past it, there was nobody home. Dribbling right around the defender, going up strong, can't get the runner to go, is Stefan in our battle. It's going to be off of Reyes. They're trying to get that rebound, and Reyes was the last to touch it, so it would be Wynot basketball. They tried full court pressure once. Now it's like get back. And there's too much speed on that Wynot side, so everybody on Hartington-Newcastle's back in defense right now. Skip past the near side, trying to dribble, lose her defender, putting up a shot, can't get it to go that time. That is Sharp, right-handed runner, and rebounds clearing it away is El Eichhoff of Hartington-Newcastle. Lippert Dribbles across the timeline, surveying, sets up the half-court offense. Goes in strong with the left hand, puts us too strong off the glass. Might have rushed that one just a little bit. Yeah, it's now 14-7. A quick three-point shot left side, back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound down low. It's going to be Weisler. And now Ulrich Mueller last, and a foul will be called. We got players on the floor here. It's Maddie Steffen knocked to the floor. She does get up on her own. Foul is on Steffen, just battling for that rebound. And now Ulrich Mueller will look to inbound the basketball right underneath their own basket. Comes into Geisen on the left wing. Kick back out top of the key. It's going to go to Weisler. They play a two-person passing game. Now it goes down low. Almost had it down low as Pinkelman, but perfect position was Reyes for the Wildcats, and now they'll push it up the floor. Lippert, left side to Reyes. Reyes only shoots about 2 or 3 times a game in the past couple games that I've called. Swing pass far side right in front of the student section is going to be Steffen, well guarded, nowhere to go, and now Lippert. Takes one dribble in. They swing it around the top of the horn. Defense very good. And now a quick three-point shot's going to go up by Lippert. Misses its mark. Steffen will save it, but throw it right into a Wynot player. Wynot setting up their half-court offense, dribbling left side, kick back out. Weisler, they swing it around the top. Three-pointers on its way by Sharp. It's good. That three-pointer is brought to you by Security Bank. Score big of the products and services offered at Security Bank. That is my kind of bank. Timeout on the floor, and timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 17-7. Why not on a 17-2 run? And now Wildcats inbound the basketball, facing full court Blue Devil pressure. They clear the timeline, set up. Maddie Steffen dribbles into the elbow, kick back out. And they're trying to run a specific play. And now dribble off of her foot is Reyes, almost losing it in the backcourt. Keeping it though. Kick to Steffen, right wing. Dribbles down to the low block, backing in her defender. Now getting some room, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, is going to be clearing it away. And thought there'd be a kick violation there. Why not? Went off of a player, almost rolled out of bounds, but they do save it. Weisler, swing right side, that's Sharp, and now they swing it across the paint, and Reyes is battling for it. The ball's just bouncing around, and now finally there's going to be a foul. It was either going to be an over and back, or travel, or a foul coming up here the way it was going, and it will be a foul this time on Steffen. That's Maddie's second personal, third team. Got 2 fouls on Wynot as a team. Reset the shot clock back up to 35. Now Wynot has the basketball right side. They swing it around the horn, trying to get a 3 off, and now here comes a 3, this time by Weisler. Goes up, back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Eichhoff is, referee is right there as she tried to secure that rebound. Had 1 foot right on the out of bounds line, so it's going to stay Wynot basketball. Couple subs. And now Wynot's set to go. Slap at the ball, it comes over and immediately taken away. Reyes in a perfect position, takes it away, gives it up to Lippert. Now 3.5 to go in this opening half. 17-7. Wildcats need to get something going here. Pass into Reyes at the elbow, kick back out. Carissa Bruning. Bruning is solid in the post play, just can have issues sometimes getting it to go through the hoop. trying to get backdoor cutters, but nobody is available. And now Wynot with a steal. Long outlet pass to Oligmuller on the left side. Stops, puts up a three. Partially blocked, I think. Student section's calling air ball, but I think that was a partial block, and now Wildcats will have it. 3 minutes to go in this opening half. Still 17-7. A scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Driving in the paint, kick out, trying to get Fisher on the left wing. 2 players on the floor, and now referee says jump. So it's going to stay Wildcat basketball. Couple subs. Here comes Kiara Hymas coming off the bench for Wynot. And Oligmuller will take a break. Lippert gets it into Reyes. They're trying to come off a screen to Lippert at the top of the key, and it was well telegraphed by Wynot. Weisler saw that coming, taking it the length of the floor, up and in. Haley Weisler, the 5'10 junior. She's seen that play before. Well coached. Timeout on the floor. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Back to Hartington in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 19-7. Wildcats now with the basketball. Trailing by 12. Reyes, right wing, looking somewhere to go. Well guarded, now gets it to Bruning down low. Bruning kick out Steffen. 10 feet, dribbles in, spins around left-handed, too strong. Bruning with a rebound, turn around, put back up, and blocked. Blocked that time by Jordan Foxhoven. Everybody trying to get back quickly for the Wildcats. They do, facing man-to-man pressure now. The Blue Devils set up offense. Top of the key, Geisen. Trying to find a backdoor cutter to Weisler. It was there, did not take the pass though. And now there's a backdoor cut. This time it's going to go from Foxhoven to Lange. That's just well coaching. Setting up those backdoor cutting passes, getting easy chance at a layup. Foul that time is going to be on Alejandra Reyes. That's her second personal, 4th team foul. First free throw on the way. It is good. Eliza Lange at the free throw line. Her first free throw attempt is good. She'll have one more. Second one is up, and it is good. Quite a few marks by Lange's name, especially coming off the bench. 21-7. Driving into the paint, putting up a right-hand runner. Wildcats started out with a hot hand, and now they are ice cold. Shot goes up. Wynot now will have basketball setting up their half-court offense. Minute and a half to go. A couple possessions left for each team, maybe, if it plays out that way. Wynot with the basketball, far side, trying to get to the top of the key. They find Hymas. Hymas to Weisler. Now they do the passing game. Kick out. They have to do something quick. Shot clock's at 3. Now they put up a long one. Reset the clock, and the rebound's going to be cleared away. It did not go in. Clearing it is Lippert. Kicked out right side to Eichhoff. Back to Lippert. She'll go into the paint. Put up a right-handed runner. And there the Wildcats got on the board. They needed a little momentum just to break that string. They've been stuck at 7 for a while. Getting back on defense. Can't get the shot to go is Wynot. Had a chance down low. Lange just missed it from short range, and now Wildcats with the basketball. Reyes, left side, coming off the screen, looking for somewhere to go, and now finds Steffen top of the key. Lob pass down to Bruning. Bruning backs up. Lange puts a high shot off the glass. Solid looking shot, just couldn't get it to go. And now shot clock's turned off, 25 seconds. Wynot pushing it up the floor. Kick out, and now swing it around the horn. They had an open three, didn't take it, and driving into the paint. Hand check foul this time. Will be on the Wildcats. Driving in was Kiara Hymas. She could have took a three-point shot. Foul this time is going to be on Reyes. I think that's 3 on her. It is. So that's also 5 fouls on the Wildcats. So 18 seconds here before halftime, and they'll be shooting the rest of the way. First one's up, and it is good. One more for the sophomore. A couple subs have come in. One is Steva Stratman, a freshman. I have not seen her on the court the past couple games, so getting some instructions from the coach. That free throw was good. The last one, and now Wildcats pushing up the floor, turning around, right-handed runner, can't get it to go. That is Lippert. It's going to go off, out of bounds, off of Bruning's knee. So 2.5 seconds left. Wynot will have a chance, so they bring it back in the starters to try to get an easy bucket here with 2.5. Long pass. Nope. They're going to take off, run it, and put up a half-court shot. A Hail Mary hits the top of the backboard. That is the end of the first half of play. It's been a lot of Wynot Blue Devils so far. 23-9. We'll break the first half down and talk more basketball here in just a couple of minutes. Back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
The open road is calling. Are you ready to answer? Hit the road ready to explore with a lower rate from Explorers Credit Union. With auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR, you're just one turn away from your next big adventure. No application fees and fast, easy approvals. Finance or refinance options. Better rates, bigger savings, boundless adventures. Get pre-approved today at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Mount Marty, where great nurses begin.
My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing. Our nursing program, I feel like, does an excellent job in preparing our students for that future profession as an RN. They have very unique clinical opportunities. Avera has been a long-standing partner with Mount Marty for many, many years. We're really lucky in Yankton to have a lot of clinical opportunities right here.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 23-9. It was all Wynot in the second quarter. Wildcats started out good, but Wynot, once they had a couple timeouts and made some adjustments, they just did what Wynot does. Let's break this down. This is the halftime report brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. You can always get a feel when you do the stats of how a game is going one way or the other. Football's no different. The passing and rushing, you just get a feel like, yep, this team should be leading. And we always do that by the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up for Wynot, 23 points. Haley Wiesler had 2. Addison Sharp had 7. Taylor Pinkelman 4. Kara Hymas 2. but they're led by Eliza Lange, a 5'8 senior coming off the bench with 8 points. The Wildcats, 2 players in the scores column. Maddie Steffen has 4. She usually averages 13, and Veda Lippert has 5. They need to get more players going on the offensive side and limit the turnovers to get back in this game. Started out 5-0, and then quickly, Wynot rattled off 6 unanswered, and they went back and forth for a couple points, and then it was all Wynot after that, running it up 23-9. That's where we currently sit at the half. Take a break, come back, we'll have the out-of-town scoreboard and talk more basketball on KYNTV Sports in 2 minutes.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. This is the Bank of Hartington halftime show. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. There's a few games that are updated that affect Northeast Nebraska and kind of our listening area. At the half, Plainview on top of Creighton 22-14. That is in Class D1. Jumping to Class C2. Start of the second period in Ord. O'Neill is all tied up with Ord. 10 apiece. Game that's at the half in Norfolk Catholic. Ponca, Lady Indians up over Norfolk Catholic Lady Knights 26-18. Start of the third period, number 3 Oakland Craig 26, West Point Beamer 13. Number 2 Elkhorn Valley. This is just early on in this contest. Elkhorn Valley up 9-6 over number 6 Archangels Catholic. And let's see if there's any D2 scores from around the area. One game that affects our area, Stewart. This game has gone final out in Stewart, 65-21 over Randolph. That's going to do it for the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have the second half tip back in a couple of minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and zero application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 23-9 as we get set to start second half action. Wynot will have first go of it. Facing man-to-man defensive pressure, going right back to that backdoor cutters, and now foul's going to be called this time. Looks like Sharp, I believe, was, nope, this Ulrich Mueller was the cutter. Couldn't quite get the layup to go, but she will be fouled. Foul is going to be on Maddie Steffen, her third. Have to be careful, Remainer, see if head coach Grant Rolfus pulls her out, or if he says we're going to roll the dice being down 25. Rather, that 15, sorry, 15. First one is up, and it is good. Second one, no. Rebound clearing the boards away, Lippert for the Wildcats. Battle for it out front. It's tip goes into the backcourt, so no violation. Maddie Steffen, top of the horn, goes up strong with the right-handed up, and an offensive foul. Not quite sure. Called foul is on Maddie Steffen. And head coach Grant Rolfus says, we got to talk about this. I didn't see what the referee saw. He was in perfect position, and there was no delay. He called it right away. Safe to say that coaching staff didn't like the call either. So she's got 4. And now a three-point shot goes up. Rebound clearing it away. Lippert again. As I was talking there, they did sub and get Steffen out. She picked up 2 fouls in about 7 seconds. Lippert into the elbow, well guarded, now gets it to Bruning. Bruning down the low block, has nowhere to go, kick out. 3-point shot on the way this time by Eichhoff, front of the iron, no good. Battle for rebound, it's going to be Ulrich Mueller. She crosses the timeline, slows things down and swing it around the horn. Geisen thought about a 3, now they're trying to get it down low. I believe that's Foxhoven looking for, but can't get it there. Swing back out. A lot of contact, and now taking it away. This time, Hochstein gets it to Lippert. 2 on 3. Decides to keep going anyway. Spin around, right-handed jumper. Can't get it to go. Kind of a jump hook. She will be fouled. Foul this time is going to be on Wynot's number 10, Addison Sharp. That's her second personal, first team foul. Lippert at the free throw line. Rattles around, and it does go in. That's definitely a shooter's roll. It hit about 4 times. And the second one is up, and it is good as well. So 24-11. Wildcats made it double digits now. So they can get some more offense going. All 5 players for Wynot spread out around the 3-point range, and now cutting into the paint to Ulrich Mueller, and she's going to be fouled by Reyes. Wildcats are going to be in foul trouble spot here pretty quick. I think that's 4. That is 4 on her as well. So Fisher is going to check in. I believe they have 7 players. With a couple injuries, I think it's 7. They might be 8 because they got Fisher back. Pass, going to inbound right underneath their own basket. Wynot gets to Ulrich Mueller. She goes up strong with the left hand, up and in. Caught the Wildcats off guard there. Now dribbling into the paint. Lippert, and it's going to lose a handle on it. It's going to sail off out of bounds off of a Wynot player. It will stay Wildcat basketball. 26-11 your score. All Blue Devils here after about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. We're at 6:10 to go in the third right now. Pass goes into the block. It's Fisher. Rather, that's Krista Bruning. Now kick out. 3-pointer on the way. This time front of the iron again. That was Eichhoff. And now Weisler has the basketball. Going coast to coast. Trying to get into the paint, get a shot off. Now it's going to be tipped up out of bounds off of a Wildcat player. It'll stay Wynot basketball with all 5s on the clock. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. 28 seconds on the shot. As Foxhoven inbound underneath their own basket, gets it Ulrich Mueller, right back to Foxhoven, spins around, goes up with the left hand, up and in. They practiced that one a few times. Hazel Hochstein with the basketball, dribbles right side, trying to go coast to coast, loses the handle on it. She was a little bit of contact there, no foul called. She saves it from going out of bounds. And now Nice at the other end of the floor, can't get it to go. A little give and go right back to Foxhoven. Misses a shot, and now battle for the rebound. Foul is going to be on Ulrich Mueller, I believe. It is, yes, that's her third. So Weisler and Ulrich Mueller will check out. A couple subs come in. And now with 5.5 to go in the third quarter, Maddie Steffen checks back in. And she's got 4. Have to play very careful. Lippert, guarded by Hymas. Dribbles across, now trying to go down low to Bruning. Foul's going to be called over the back foul now on number 23. That's Foxhoven. Their first personal. Now 3 fouls each team has. Once we get to 5, both teams are in the bonus shooting, so they can shoot 2 free throws. Could get there. Steffen drives into the paint, spins around, left-handed, can't get it to runner to go. Offensive board put back up by Bruning, can't get that one to go. And now Wynot will push it up the floor. Having numbers, waiting. Now a cutter comes right down the low block, turn around, put up a shot, can't get it to go. Addison Sharp, and now Bruning will have a rebound. It's definitely filling up. I think we're closer to that 90% number now. It's almost packed as I look across the gym. Maddie Steffen drives in, spins around, almost loses her footing. Somewhere to go, and now she'll have to kick it back out. Eichhoff, Hochstein. Hochstein goes up strong, puts up a shot, and she's going to be fouled. Shooting 2 will be Hazel Hochstein. Foul's going to be on number 10, Addison Sharp. That is her third. First free throw on its way, and nothing but net for Hochstein. It's a first point, actually, of the evening for Hochstein. She averages 6.7. 28-12 is your score. Wynot on top. 4:35 to go in this third period. Side iron, no good. Clearing the boards away is Lange of Wynot. Quickly pushing up the floor. Blue Devils driving into the paint, put up a runner. Knocked to the floor is Ulrich Mueller. No foul called. That one hurt. You can see she landed on her side, her right hip. Now back down the floor. They go. A little bit of talking going on between Bruning and Ulrich Mueller. He goes into Bruning, spins around, kick up, 3-point shot on the way this time. That's good. Maddie Steffen with that Security Bank 3-pointer. Score big with the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. 28-15. Wynot push up the floor. Right side, Oleg Mueller dribbles down to the baseline, looking somewhere to go. Kick back up the top, and it is an over and back. Referee Nate Harney says you are on the line, so that is an over and back. Wildcats going to get it right back. Couple subs for Wynot coming in, and now Stefan inbound right in front of her coach's bench. Finds Lippert. Lippert drives into the paint, trying to make a pass, and it was hit someone in the head and bounced straight up. Secured this time though by Stefan. Stefan gets to the Bruning. Bruning backing down her defender, trying to somewhere to go. Kick back out to Stefan again. Thought about a three. Now she's just backing her defender down. Going up strong, right-handed up. Foul's going to be called. Foul that time is going to be on Haley Weisler, her second. That's 5 team fouls on Wynot. Steve Weisler says, let's talk about that one. First one on its way by Stefan, and that's good. Coach Weisler's done this a long time. He ain't getting too excited on that call. Stefan, he asked a couple questions and they moved on. Stefan makes a second now, 3:28 to go. They've closed it now down to 11. It was up as much as 16, I believe. Driving into the paint. Kick out. There's a foul on the floor. Weisler knocked to the floor. Foul is going to be on Hazel Hochstein. She's got 3. I can't see the full tally of fouls for all the Wildcats. There's a big poll in a way, but there's a lot of their players got 3 and 4 fouls each. Oleg Mueller to Weisler, right back to Oleg Mueller. That's going to be tipped away. Awesome play by Hochstein, knocking that away. It was going right back to Oleg Mueller in the paint. Lippert, left side, drives in, 15-footer, puts up a runner, can't get it to go, battle for the rebound, clearing the boards away and tipped out of bounds off a Wildcat player. Taylor Pinkelman secured that rebound. And now Wynot just walks it up the floor. Wildcats set back up in their half-court defense. We're getting close to the boys' action. There's still fans walking into the gym. This is going to be 100% full here tonight. And now Wynot setting up the half-court offense, and traveling is the call. There's a little confusion there. And now Wynot set up in about half-court trap, it looks like. Under 3 minutes to play in this third quarter, 28-17. Wildcats trying to claw back in. Right side, Stefan dribbles into the paint. Kick out, Lippert, and she'll reset. Still man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by Wynot with 2.5 now to go. Dribbling in, spinning around. Krista Bruning gets it on left side, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound, Hochstein with it, securing the board. She turns around, puts up a tough shot as well, and no good. And now quickly is going to be, I believe that's Geisen. Long outlet pass to Oleg Mueller. Goes up strong with the right hand and cannot get it to go, but it's going to be a foul called. Fouls on 14. That is Ella Eichhoff. That's her first personal. She's one of the few that doesn't have any fouls. That's her first. First one on its way by Oleg Mueller is good. Yeah, it's about 90, I'm going to say 95% full, almost 100. Plus there's people sitting down on the stage. Oleg Mueller does not get the runner to go. Bruning clears the boards. I always say this is the Cedar County Super Bowl. Just, it's a fun rivalry. Doesn't matter. People show up to this one. Now quickly, Wildcats three-pointer on its way. Goes up, no good. Rebound, clearing the boards away is Pinkelman of Wynot. Wynot setting up their half-court offense. Three-point shot goes up. Weisler, no good. Eichhoff with the rebound for the Wildcats. 1:48 to go. 29-17. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Quickly trying to set up their own half-court offense. The Wildcats now. Lippert pulls up. Left side. Misses everything. Rebound clearing the boards away is Weisler of Wynot. Up and down the floor they go. Quickly, Oleg Mueller, right side. Kick back out top of the key. Looking somewhere to go is Geisen. And now timeout is taken on the floor. I'm ready. I'll take a timeout with them. Full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 29-17. Blue Devils lead the Wildcats, 1:26 to go, third quarter. The basketball left side, now taken away is Lippert. Lippert in the perfect passing lane, takes it coast to coast, right-handed up and in. Freshman knew exactly what to do with that one, and that was push as quickly as you could. Now it's a 10-point game. Dribbling behind her back on the right side. I believe that's Addison Sharp. Sharp now gets it back top of the key. Weisler, and now they swing it around the horn. Tries to dribble baseline, cut off by Hochstein. Into the paint, now taken away. Perfect position again. This time it was Maddie Steffen. Steffen passes it up to Lippert. Now reset everything up. 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. It's been all Wildcats. Right side, Hochstein, well guarded. This time by Weisler. And trying to get it into Bruning. They get it to her, but tipped away. Lippert secures it and resets and directs traffic. Right side, Hochstein sidesteps the defender, up strong and in. Solid play this time by Hazel Hochstein, her first bucket of the night. Perfect timing, 29-21. Wildcats on the march here in this third quarter. Right side, that's Geisen, tries to go down low, handoff, gonna get it. Oligmuller, kick back out, three-point shot on the way, and it's good. Addison Sharp with that Security Bank three-pointer, and that brings it back up 32-21. Just when you think Wildcats are marching, and Wynot just shuts the door. Now their own three-pointer goes up at the buzzer. It's no good by Lippert. 32-21 is your score after three quarters. Back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action on KYNTV Sports.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce, because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich bringing you Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage. Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats, Wynot Blue Devils. It's fourth quarter action. 32-21 is your score. Wildcats claw back in, and then right at the end, Wynot kind of close the door. So we'll see how that momentum carries into this final period. Lippert spins around, loses her person. The defender, nice move there, right down low. Veda Lippert, the freshman. She's getting more and more circles on the tally sheet that I'm keeping here. Back to a 9-point game, right side. Sharp, double dribble, and there's the call. They always say let the refs ref, but it was so obvious I had to say even double dribble on that one. Wildcats going to get it right back. If they could close it, get a bucket here, and bring it down to 7 or 6, it's a different conversation. Both these teams are 12-9. And now Lippert, well guarded, out in your 3-point range. Hands off to Eichhoff. Eichhoff to Hochstein on the right wing. They're trying to get it to Steffen. She's well guarded by Oligmuller. It's kind of a mismatch, and Oligmuller's getting a little bit of an advantage. Now they get it to Steffen. Spins around, loses Oligmuller. Right-handed jump hook. Does not get the shooter's roll, and now Oligmuller with the rebound. Quickly up the floor, one-on-one. Oligmuller goes around Lippert. Does not get it to go. Nice play by Lippert to make Oligmuller change her angle. And now Veda Lippert dribbles up the length of the floor. Kick out, three-pointer on the way, front of the iron. Can't get it to go. It's going to be tipped off out of bounds off of Steffen. And Wynot's going to get it right back, 32-23. Wynot comes across the timeline. Wildcats just content to run their half-court defense. Looking somewhere, now they find Oligmuller in the left baseline. Backdoor cutter, there it is, wide open, and now Lippert was not going to let the person she was guarding get that backdoor cutter. She'd rather commit the foul, and that's what happened. Knocked Geisen to the floor. So that's Lippert's first personal. First team foul. Slap of the ball, and now that will come into play. Geisen looking to go down low, decides not to give it up. Had Lange down low, but it was a mismatch for Wildcats' advantage. Now they find Oligmuller on the backdoor cutter. Reverse layup, goes up strong, and she's going to be fouled. Can't get it to go, but she'll hit the line, shooting 2 for Wynot. Referee says foul's on to be on number 14. That is Eichhoff, her second. First free throw on the way. Front iron, no good. Oligmuller will have one more. And nothing but net. Lippert dribbles across the timeline into the 15-foot range, kick back out. Eichhoff looking somewhere to go now, gets back to Lippert. Lippert's been a solid scorer if she can get inside that 15-foot range. Reyes, top of the key, back to Lippert. Now they get it Steffen down low in a mismatch. Turns around, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Still a battle for the rebound. Hochstein's going to get it. A lot of contact there. Fans wanted a foul, no call. And now timeout. Grant Rolfes says timeout, let's talk things over. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. This timeout brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Steffen looking to inbound right in front of their coach's bench. Gets it to Reyes. And now to Lippert. They try to dribble into the paint. Nowhere to go. Hochstein playing a two-person game. Tied up. Solid defensive play by Wynot, and they're going to get the basketball back. Kara Hymas was able to tie that one up, and even with the timeout, the Wildcats can turn it over and give it right back. So 5:47 to go in this game. 10-point game. Blue Devils on top, 33-23, and that scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Left side, Geisen. Geisen dribbled into the low block and tried to swing it across the court, and it went almost into the student section. Got a little bit of a ooh and ah out of the fans. And now Blue Devils are doing their own three-quarter pressure. It comes into play, and now they just retreat back. Lippert's being met by Geisen right at the Wildcat logo, coming off a screen. Dribbles into the paint, kick out, three-point shot by Hochstein, goes up, in and out. It was partway down. No good rebound by Weisler of Wynot. 10-point game. Oligmuller dribbles baseline right off of her foot. I'm sure Coach Steve Weasler is probably thinking 10-point game, let's just burn some clock off. When you feel like you're that open, though, the players, it's hard to stop them. Lippert dribbles straight down the middle of the floor. Kick out to Reyes on the left wing. Now they get it back to Lippert. She goes up strong. Right-handed jump hook. It's good. I'm telling you, if you have not seen this freshman play, you need to check it out. It's going to be fun to watch the next few years. 33-25, 4:50 to go. Now going up strong, and Lippert with a block. And Lippert blocks it, kicks it back in, and it's going to be off of a Blue Devil player. The hustle of Lippert is being rewarded on that one. Stefan looking to inbound, 4:40 to go now, 33-25, 8-point game. Looking, and now they get it to Lippert. It was close. Had to get it in soon. Lippert drives in, kick out Reyes. Three-pointer on the way, missed everything. Rebound, Geisen underneath the board, perfect position. They got numbers. Wynot looking to push, right side. Lange, kick back to Oligmuller, the trailer. Three-pointer on the way, just barely touched the rim, and now Wildcats got the basketball. You can sense a little bit of nervousness on the Big Blue side. And now Lippert drives across the paint, trying to get it to Hochstein on the far side, and she's going to be fouled. That's the first foul on the Blue Devils. The second personal foul, though, on Geisen. Checking back in will be Hymas, and Geisen will take a seat. Stefan finding Hochstein. Hochstein quickly goes up with a shot. Errant, no good. And Oligmuller will come down with it. Wynot setting up their half-court offense, looking somewhere to go. Hymas in trouble out front, now getting to Oligmuller. And she'll dribble backwards as well, getting herself some more space. Defense of the Wildcats is much farther stretched out, and now Wynot says, let's talk it over. Full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mostly, Mount Marty is it's like home to me. The community is awesome. No matter who you're talking to, whether in dining services or the residence life team, everyone loves talking to everyone else, and everyone's super interested in getting to know you, and everyone loves making you feel like you are home.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wynot with the basketball, lob down low. It's going to go Oligmuller up strong. Does not get it to go. It's right at the 35-second buzzer. However, battle for the rebound. Foul is going to be on the floor. This time the Wildcats number 3. That's Reyes. I think she just fouled out. Yes, so Reyes fouls out unofficially. I do not have her scoring tonight. She usually scores a couple baskets. Tonight, they just didn't have much. I only saw her shoot a couple times. Inbound pass is going to go right down into the paint. Foul this time is going to be on Lippert. As she gave up good position to Geisen, it was going to be an easy layup. Instead, Lippert chose the foul instead. That's 4 fouls on the Wildcats, 1 on the Blue Devils. Geisen, right wing, basketball comes into play. Looking for Oligmuller, can't get it. Now steal up front, almost taken away. Hochstein had it, and now Wynot's going to get it right back. Hochstein was in perfect position for that steal. To get it down low, it's going to go this time to Foxhoven, and she's going to lose it off her hand out of bounds. Wildcats now have it, facing just pressure, no big trap or anything. Lippert's able to dribble straight down the floor. Grant Rolfus says, I want this play. I can hear him, I just can't make it out. And now a reverse layup going up strong. That time was Lippert. Couldn't get it to go. That's a tough play for anyone. Blue Devils, long pass, and they'll just set things up. Their half-court offense now, top of the key. That is Weisler, swing it around to Geisen on the right side. Oligmuller down low. She has position on Eichhoff. Now dribbling in, 16-foot range, putting up a shot. Sharp can't get it to go. Clearing the boards away is Oligmuller. Kick out, three-pointer by Weisler, in and out, and now in. That's a tough one right there. 2:36 to go, and now back up to an 11-point game after that three-pointer. Bruning, kick back out, Lippert on the left corner, tries to go baseline, picks up a dribble, skip out to Steffen. Steffen backs in her player, puts up an errant shot. It's going to be picked up by Bruning, and Bruning is going to knock a player to the floor. I thought a foul was going to be called. No foul. She missed that shot, though. Long pass down the floor, tipped out of bounds by Hochstein, so it's going to be dead ball. Will stay at Wynot basketball as Lange checks in for Foxhoven. Wynot looking to inbound, 2:12 on the clock, 11 points. Kind of got stuck here. As it got it down to, I think, 9. Might have been 7. As is driving to the paint, put up a shot, can't get it to go. And now Hochstein clears it away. Full on the run, one-on-one. Hochstein goes up strong, right-handed, can't get it to go. And now Oligmuller will have it. It's going to clock is becoming a major problem for the Wildcats. Kick out, Geisen left wing, just inside of 3-point range, banks it in from about 16 and a half feet. And that is a tough spot to be in now. Long three is going to go up for Steffen. Battle for the boards. Players on the floor. And now a jump ball is going to be called. We have multiple players on the floor on that play. We got it down to 7, or maybe it was right in that range. And now it's back up to 13 again. So give it a little bit of experience. One of those Wynot has been in those many, many times over the years. Inbound play right back to the inbounder, Steffen. She puts up a right-handed shot. Foul this time. Oligmuller with a foul on Steffen. So Steffen will shoot 2. That's the 4th foul on Oligmuller. Second team foul. First free throw on away. Does not get it to go. Maddie Steffen, unofficial, I got her for 9. So just under her average. Now whistle on the floor. Full timeout. We're going to take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more. Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season?
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Had a long outlet pass, and a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats, number 10. That's Burning, so first free throw on its way up, no good. Second one, and that one does rattle in. Foxhoven puts the free throw in, extends it now, 39-26, so back up to a 13-point a game. But we got a 1:15 to go, so this game is just about over. I see my counterpart, Ken Kneifel, he's making his way back up to the stands, saying hi to everybody that he meets. He'll join us here in just a few minutes. Foul on the floor as Lippert tries to drive into the paint. Foul's going to be on Foxhoven, her second. And Lippert has got a free throw, nothing but net. At the conclusion of this game, we're going to take one break. Come back, we'll have the quick post-game show, the Vera Player of the Game. Talk some stats real quick. And this is going to be a very easy one to point out where this game went sideways as Lippert makes the second free throw. Ball comes into play. Breaking the trap is Wynot. And now they just look to burn clock. Players running everywhere for the Wildcats trying to get a foul, and Wynot's just playing keep away. Now a foul away from the basketball. I believe this is going to be on Hochstein. It is. So we're in the bonus shooting, so 5 fouls on the Wildcats. Shooting 2 free throws, I believe, is Geisen. Side iron, she'll have one more. Back iron, no good, missed them both. Rebound, Wynot clears the boards away. Lange, 55 on the game, 30 on the shot, and now a foul. Lippert, I believe, is guilty of that one. Yes, so that's her third. And now back to the free throw line. Geisen goes again. 11-point game, 39-28 on the scoreboard. Free throw, front of the iron. Geisen's struggling right now to get a rhythm at the free throw line. And she got that one, made the adjustment. 50 seconds to go in this game. Again, boys will come up after our halftime rather than in between games. As Lippert goes up strong, she's going to be fouled. I believe that's on Oleg Miller. Yes, it is. And that is Oleg Miller's 5th foul. She smiles like, yep, I got to come out. So Weisler will check back in. Gets a good round of applause. Unofficially for Oleg Miller, I got her for 5 points in the game. Nothing but net for Lippert. Seeing a trend here. (40-29). See if you can make it a 10-point game. And another one. Not one of those free throws last 5 or 6 have even touched the rim. Full court pressure. Lange. And they're in the backcourt. Going to be at the 10-second. There it is. And Nate Hawney says, no, I had that referee had a timeout first. It was there. The 10-second violation was there, but we're going to take it with them. This will be our final timeout of the game. Back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nyborough, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
(40-30) is where we sit. Wynot on top of Hartington-Newcastle. 33 seconds to go. Shot clock sits at 25 now. The clock's rolling in a foul. Pushing is going to be on, I believe, Hochstein. So it is. That's Hochstein's 5th foul. She'll foul out, and Bruning will check in. At the line shooting 2 will be Rietzler. Missed the first one. She'll have one more. Back of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. 3 players are on the floor. Who's got it? Jump. Referees say the Wildcats got it. So 25.8, 10 points down. We're in formality mode right here. Wynot retreats into a 2-3 zone. Lippert straight up the middle, comes off a screen, and it's going to be taken away. Solid defense by Geisen, just taking it away. And now a hand check foul by Steffen with 15 seconds. That's going to be Steffen's 5th. She's going to check out. You can see the frustration on her face. Coming to the end of her playing days in high school. She's going to be playing next Tuesday, though. Just across the street, first round sub-districts. First free throw on its way by Geisen is good. The opening round play for Hartington-Newcastle, the girls of sub-districts, will be next week, Tuesday, as Geisen makes the next, as they take on the Bloomfield Bees. We'll have more information on the games of next week, but driving in, Lippert can't get it to go, and it's going to sail out of bounds. And now Wynot will inbound. Come across the timeline, 2-1, and that's going to do it. Your final score, Wynot 42, Hartington-Newcastle 30. Take a break, come back. We'll have a post-game show, and the player of the game will turn the page to boys back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Hey, weekend warriors and outdoor explorers. Something big is rolling in. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is slashing your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. That's right, from February 10th through 21st, gear up for your next exploration with the lowest rates of the season. Get ready to chase sunsets, reel in the big one, or wake up to those lake life views. Pre-apply now at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Back in Hartington, 42-30, a postgame show courtesy of Moody Motors. Let's get right to it, and we'll do that by breaking down the stats, brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Wynot? 5 players make that 5 points for Geisen, 5 for Weisler. Addison Sharp led all Wynot Blue Devils with 10. Taylor Pinkelman 4. Kenneth Oligmuller 5. Hymas had 2. Jordan Fox opened 3. And Eliza Lange had 8 in the first half. And she finished the game with 8. For Hartington-Newcastle, Hazel Hochstein had she had 3 points. Maddie Steffen did make double digits. She had 10. But our Avera player of the game, brought to you by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. Is a freshman, Veda Lippert. She finished with 16 points. No stats, brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Take a break, come back. We will turn the page and go to boys action back in a couple minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Nybura is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nybura, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
It's time to kick winter to the curb and make that dream a reality. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is cutting your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. February 10th through the 21st, lock in the season's lowest rates and be ready for prime fishing, bigger catches, and cozy campfires. Get pre-approved now at explorerscu.com so you can reel in the perfect boat or camper. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mount Marty stood out to me because of its Benedictine values, actually. I knew that I wanted a smaller private school experience anyways. The values and the hallmarks that they show here at Mount Marty, they push you to explore what it is to be human and how to be a better human and care for other people.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great people begin.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
I'm Scott Ulrich. He is Ken Kneifel. We are back in Hartington. It's Parents' Night. The bowling team was up first. And now we got a couple more players from the basketball teams being recognized. We'll get started, though. Our pregame show. We got some good info to talk about here. As always, a pregame show courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or step out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Now 42-30. Started out 5-0 for the girls, and then Wynot went on a 17-2 run, and that kind of did it. It was stay there most of the game.
Yeah, they got out to, I think he stretched it out to, 17 at one point?
Yeah.
And Hartington-Newcastle clawed back a little bit, got into within 8, I believe, at one point, but why not hit some shots and we're able to extend it? When you get that far behind, your room for error is
very slim.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's also, when you look at the other coach and you say, there's Steve Weisler over there, that makes it even harder. That's just how it is.
Exactly. They play like a Steve Weisler team.
And they were just giving a heads up, hey, this is coming. And they go, he's the winningest high school football coach in the state of Nebraska with 419 wins. And I thought, how many of those wins did the players get, but how many did the coach get? Because you don't get to 419 without having little tricks up your sleeve here and there.
Exactly, and I remember when I was a junior high coach, I used to take a lot of my junior high players down to Coach Beller's camp, and it's kind of funny when you work, you see him work, you can understand.
Yeah, he's very smart, but I'll also say he's very simple. I in the pregame a couple years ago, I went up to him and I got his starting lineup. It was when it probably would have been Cedar Catholic. I'm trying to think of who he'd have been announcing, but I think it was Cedar Catholic versus Northport Catholic. And I said, I need your starters, coach. He goes, yeah, no problem. I go, I got one question for you. I go, what's the key to victory tonight? He goes, just got to score more points than they do. It was nothing fancy. He's a simple.
You're exactly right. I mean, I've talked to various coaches who've gone against Norfolk Catholic, and they would always say that, they weren't a mystery in terms of X and O's.
Execution.
Their execution, their attention to detail was always phenomenal.
I know a couple kids who are friends with the Norfolk Catholic kids, and then I have a nephew who plays on the Norfolk Catholic basketball team, and I've been told if you fumble a football, get your track shoes on because you're going running. There's consequences, and they take that stuff seriously. But it's always fun to hear that from other coaches. And Crofton had a lengthy coach up there that was there for a long time. And, he retired out, but there was just a way of doing things. And when you get a coach that has it down and they know the recipe, look out, they can go on a run.
Exactly right.
We're still here in the pregame, just finishing up the Parents' Night information. We will take another quick break, come back. We have 3 seniors who we're going to talk. We'll start with talking about those and what their plans are for the boys. Back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Moody Motors in Nybura is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nybura, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
The open road is calling. Are you ready to answer? Hit the road, ready to explore with a lower rate from Explorers Credit Union. With auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR, you're just one turn away from your next big adventure. No application fees and fast, easy approvals. Finance or refinance options. Better rates, bigger savings, boundless adventures. Get pre-approved today at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
I'm Scott Ulrich. He is Ken Kneifel. This is the Moody Motors pregame report. Talked about it before the break. We're going to address 3 seniors and kind of what their plans are. We did this for the girls, and we got 3 of them for the boys.
Yeah, Scott, the Wildcats are going to lose 3 seniors after this season, and I know Coach Fincher's going to miss all 3 of them a great deal. The first one is Cole Hymas, and we've talked about Cole different times with that injury that he suffered at the end of football season, and the last game out against Wausau, he started to find his shot again, still finding those legs, trusting the leg, and started to get on track. But Cole's going to go to Northeast Community College, and at that point he's undecided somewhat, although it's going to be in the field of agriculture. Just not quite sure what direction he's going to take that yet, and don't know if he'll transfer to a 4-year school or not, but he's going to enter the field of agriculture and go to Northeast.
I can probably guess he's going to take it in the direction of northeast of town here eventually and go back to the family farm.
Very possible, and he's a young man that he loves the farm.
Yeah.
And not surprisingly, he's got a work ethic that kind of shows that.
Dark to dark kind of a kid.
Exactly. Then we also have, we'll lose after this season, Cole Rosner. And Cole has all 3 of them been 4-year participants, starters, letter winners. Cole is going to also attend Northeast Community College, and his plans right now are to enter the Ag Diesel program. And then the last one that we'll talk about is Aiden Rosner. And Aiden's an interesting fellow that he plays the post. He's not real tall, but he's strong. And it's not surprising. He's going to probably enter the field of agriculture also. He's not quite sure yet. He's exploring the possibility of going to Mount Marty University and playing football for the Lancers, in which case he'd try to enter the business program, business administration, or he's going to go straight into farming. And so again, the 2 or 3 girls were headed to education, and the 3 boys all have an eye on an educational future, or agricultural future.
The teaching, I don't want to say it's just specifically, but that does they're narrowing down. They're wanting to get into the classroom and teach. But when you say agriculture, you're correct. You can go into ag sales, you can go into ag agronomy, ag business, farm lending. There's a whole different wider range of when you start talking ag.
Exactly.
Well, that's I think that's par for the course. You get 3 girls that are doing one thing, and the 3 boys are doing it totally different, but they all are kind of going the same direction. So.
And all 6 I have full confidence they're going to be very successful in whatever the future holds for them.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. great graduation class here of athletes that are 3 on the girls, 3 on the boys. And it's always nice to kind of get an update on what these kids are doing outside of the hard court or the field. Taking a break, come back, we'll talk more basketball. This is the Moody Motor pregame show, back in a couple of minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Mount Marty, where great nurses begin.
My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing. Our nursing program, I feel like, does an excellent job in preparing our students for that future profession as an RN. They have very unique clinical opportunities. Avera has been a long-standing partner with Mount Marty for many, many years. We're really lucky in Yankton to have a lot of clinical opportunities right here.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Moody Motors in Nybura is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nybura, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ark alongside Ken Kneifel. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Kenny, I'm just looking at some of the games that both these teams have played, and you look at it, the Wildcats are 7-13. Flip it around, Wynot is 14-7 and ranked number 6 in D2. I've seen both of these teams play a couple times this year. The Wildcats look fantastic here against Winnebago, which was almost 2 weeks ago. I thought that was one of the better games I've seen them play in a long period of time. And then they come back and have tough matchups against Elkhorn Valley, who Elkhorn Valley at one point was ranked number 4 in C2. They're kind of falling off the last week and a half or so. Booth and High Northeast, and then Wausau was number 1 in D2. That's the last 3 games. That is a very tough slate. And now you're going to follow it up with number 6 Wynot coming to town.
Yeah, the Wildcats they played a really, really challenging schedule. And if they didn't win the game, they were generally real competitive with a lot of these teams. And again, the hope is that as you get into sub-district and district play, that you're battle tested in that.
Yeah.
And by the same token, Wynot's played a solid schedule in that they just took on Wayne High last night. That's 3 classes above where Wynot plays. They're D2, Wayne C1, and beat the Blue Devils, who have a nice team.
They do. I've seen Wayne play 3 times this year. They're very good. Their point guard, putting you on my spot here. I can't say his name, but I know his number's 0. He's like 6'2", and he's very quick with the dribble. And he's going to get his 17, 18 a game kind of a kid. And he's very, very good. They got Dramsey is another last name, one of their players. Just a solid, thick kid, kind of like a linebacker profile, and he plays down low. They're very athletic. They're 18-5 is Wayne. And again, why not? As I'm looking across their schedule, just some games that jump out at me. They beat Wayne 53-47, who they're ranked number 8 in C1. Then they beat Wausau, who's number 1 in D2. That game just a few nights ago. They won by 3. I will say also, last night against Wayne was in overtime, so I'm curious if there's any physical hangover.
That's a great point, Scott, in that when they beat Wausau Monday night, that was in overtime.
Oh.
Then they come back and beat Wayne in overtime. And your point about, okay, now, what do they have left for legs? Are they mentally, hung over a little bit?
And are they mentally looking past this game?
Right. And yet it's Hartington and Newcastle and Wynot, so you got to figure they're going to.
Yeah, they'll take that head on, but it's just one of those. It can be very tricky. Another game they lost to Ponca. Ponca's 14-7. At one point, I was asked mid-season. Someone asked me and said, "Who's the best team you've seen so far?" And I answered Ponca. I've seen them since that question came, and I think they were hot earlier in the season, but nonetheless, they're still a very good team. But another game that I did call a Wynot was in Wynot when Cedar Catholic played them. They led that one from start to finish. It wasn't like they overtime or clawed back in with free throws. They were up 10 and 15 points the entire game. They won 60-50. Just looking at it from a PowerPoint standpoint, that Cedar Catholic and the Wayne game are probably their two best games of the year.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. And I tell you what, though, no matter what the team, when they go up to Wynot and play at Wynot, that's a tough place to play. And those aren't the only 2 teams through the years that have come away bloodied. I
have heard coaches, as I'm sitting at the scorers table doing different games, I've heard them say, one coach will be like, "Where are you playing next week?" "Oh, we got to go to that Devil Dome." It just referred to like, "Oh, you know what it's like up there." It's a different atmosphere, it's a different feel, and it evens the score out just a little bit.
Yeah, they're very, very tough at home.
Yeah, absolutely one of those tough at home, and that's what the Wildcats are going to have to be here tonight against a good Wynot ball club. Take another break, and we'll come back and talk more basketball back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
I'm Scott Ortiz, Ken Kneifel back in Hartington. This is the Moody Motors pregame show. Well, we broke the schedules down, talked about some kids that are moving on, looking down the road. You know, it's only, 90 days again until graduation. And we talked the other day, too, golf season. I think when we did that, all we did was jinx the weather because I see a whole lot of minuses in front of those temps ahead.
Yeah, exactly right. But it's kind of hard to believe we're at this point of the season, though, in terms of, we talk about the girls, just actually the senior girls for Hartington-Newcastle just played their final home game on this court. The boys at Hartington-Newcastle are home tonight. They're home next Friday against Creighton, and then the sub-district for the boys will be held here. So they've got a few more games on this court. But, Scott, I'm telling to Coach Fincher this morning, he told me something that I didn't realize that kind of made me think a little bit. Maybe it's not as earth-shaking as what I felt. He was telling me this morning that only 3 players on the Wildcat basketball team have appeared in every game. That they've battled injury, they've battled illness, and they've lost different kids throughout the season at different times. But only 3 kids have played in every ball game this year.
That does seem low.
Yeah, it does. And they actually had 6 missed practice last night for illness. Cole Rosner, in the last 15 seconds against Wausau last week, sprained an ankle that cost him a game earlier in the year. He's back. It's not as severe as it was, but he's missed the last couple days because of illness. So that's just kind of something to keep an eye on a little bit.
You mentioned that it was right here in front of the coaches, the Wildcat bench, when he rolled that ankle over and he went down to both his knees and he got up and hobbled off. And I think I said during the broadcast, that's not something you want to see with 15 seconds to go in a game or whatever it was. So hopefully that doesn't carry over, but ankles, they can linger like a hamstring.
Right, exactly, and hopefully that he told me this morning, and he said it's not near the first injury that he had, the first ankle turn he had. And so I know he's looking forward to playing these last several games. Hopefully the season goes several weeks more.
Yep. Yep.
But it's kind of funny, Scott. We were talking about the girls and some of the things they took away from their careers. The boys, in talking to Cole Rosner, Cole Hymas, and Aiden Rosner, they kind of said a lot of the same stuff. What they're going to miss is the friendships, the road trips. So tonight's game is going to be hard fought.
Yeah, and I think that's, I was watching Maddie Steffen as she came off the floor and she fouled out. A lot of frustration. She was extremely frustrated, and I guess that's putting it mildly. And when that happened, I literally thought at that time, she played a tough game, but she had getting double teamed. She didn't score a lot of points, wasn't her normal self. I don't think that was it at all. Now, looking back and hearing what you're saying, I think it was the fact of this was the last home game.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what it was.
And when you know as well as I do, when you pour your heart and soul into something, when it's starting, they've got more basketball, but that was the last game the girls will play on this floor.
Yeah.
Tonight's game, Scott, and talking about it is going to be interesting for a number of reasons. But one of the things is, Wynot likes to take the ball to the hoop. They're aggressive. That's not a surprise. Lee Hymas teams are aggressive. But the game within the game, I think, to watch a little bit is, if Wynot's going to drive to the hoop, Hartington's got several rim protectors. They've got a couple 6'5" kids, a 6'7" kid. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Absolutely. And looking out on the floor, there's a lot of connection to Hartington with this Wynot Ball Club. You look out there, I see last name Lenzen, I see Cook, and the Cooks are related to Jean Wiebelhaus. She works in town here. There's a lot of connection, but the one thing that I noticed out there, the Lenzen, I graduated with one and they were in my era. this one here has the same height that all of them had. They just don't have it. They're just shorter athletes. They give everything. So you're exactly right. The height advantage inside for Hartington-Newcastle could come into play.
But man, you got to credit. They're playing well right now. To take down #1 rated Wausau D2 and then Wayne High, a C1 school, you know, in the same week, you've got to tip your hat to them. But this is going to be an interesting one. Hartington-Newcastle has had some success against Wynot on this floor. So, you know.
I like it. And we're sitting here, we're probably 95% full in the gym tonight. It's, I don't know if we're quite at capacity. We were before, a few of those parents, you know, they do the parents' night and then they skip out. That's just, they don't have kids playing in the game, but it was full and we're still got a great crowd on hand here tonight. Got a good one coming up. It's going to be number 6 in Class D2, the Wynot Blue Devils against Hartington-Newcastle here tonight in Hartington. Be back in a couple of minutes with the tip-off. This has been the pregame show, courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotors.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Back in a couple of minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a 5th-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back here in Hartington, Nebraska, about set to go with tip-off boys action. Got to give a huge shout-out to my guy, Mr. Ken Kneifel. He is the school's guidance counselor. You know, back in my day, I had Loxie Wolf. She was fantastic back 30 years ago. And Mr. Kneifel is spot on and perfect with his job here. He is the right guy for the job. I can even tell you that my daughter, who graduated about 6 years ago and went on to play golf at the University of Nebraska at Omaha, Mr. Kneifel played a role in that whole process. There's lots of referrals have to take place, recommendation letters, things of that nature. And my daughter didn't graduate from this school. She was from Cedar Catholic, and Mr. Kneifel wasn't even her guidance counselor. He's just that kind of a guy. Public address, Mr. A.J. Johnson is doing the announcing the starting lineup right now. I did not get the starting lineup beforehand tonight, and I can't give it to you right now. This is a full crowd, and they're standing right in front of me here. All the Wynot faithful are on their feet. I know that we got a 6'7" junior Mason Krause. I can recognize him. He's on the floor. Hymas, Lammers, Rosner, and Austin Sibeck for the Wildcats. Out there for Wynot, Cotner Cook, along with Justin Hymas, Devin Brummer, Killian Steinhaus, and the last one, Andrew Haberman. That is the starting lineup brought to you by Security Bank. Whistle's blown, ball is up, and the jump is controlled by Mr. 6'7" Krause. Wildcats have first go at it. We are underway in Hartington. I think this is a more important game for the Wildcats. They're on a 3-game skid. They could use some momentum here. And now a quick three-pointer is going to go up front of there. No good, that one by Hymas. And it was going out of bounds. Didn't have to try to make a save on it, but Wynot's Haberman did. And he stepped on the line right in front of the referee. Subbeck lob pass, and now they're trying the elevator play. It comes into the elbow at Lammers. Try to get it down low to Krause, and it's going to be taken away. Wynot quickly going the other direction. Throw back to Haberman, the trailer. And now finding in the right corner, Cotner Cook. Cook, pass down low to Hymas. Hymas goes up strong, partially blocked. And they come up with a rebound. Kick out to the left side. And now another rejection with the left hand. The 6'5" Lammers sends that one right back to Wynot. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Cook down right baseline, guarded by Krause. Now Brummer from deep on the left side. It's good. Devin Brummer from deep. That's Security Bank three-pointers. The first bucket of the night for the boys. 3-0 is your score. 1 minute off the clock. Driving into the paint, right-handed floater. Nothing on that one. Missed everything, but saving it is Krause. Back down low. It's going to go to Lammers. Right-handed jump hook. It's good. 3-2 now. Wildcats trail by 1. Talked in the pregame how, and now a pass going to go down low, trying to get it this time to Steinhaus, taken away by Lammers. Lammers has been the Avera player of the game last couple of games. He's playing very solid ball. Talked out in the paint, the height advantage is definitely for the Wildcats. Now Rosner drives in strong, right-handed up and in. Mr. Cole Rosner gets that one to go. The senior playing here tonight. That's his first bucket. Now pass knocked out of bounds. And referee Derek Leisey says it's going to stay Wynot basketball. Brummer inbounds into Cook in the backcourt. Cook walks across the timeline into Steinhaus at the free throw line, back out to Cook, and they're going to reset. He's going to drive in, kick out left side. Haberman comes in to the block, goes up strong. He's going to be partially fouled. Trying to go for the block was Lammers and Krause. We'll see who's called. Foul's going to be on Lammers. He's probably the most athletic kid on the floor for the Wildcats. He's got great control. Haberman, first one up, side iron, no good. Haberman, the 5'11 senior, got one more. Ball's on its way. Rattles in and out, no good. Lammers picks that one up and didn't even leave his feet. Pass out front. Going to get it to Sudbeck. Back to the trailing Hymas. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. That's Security Bank three-pointer. Goes right down the middle of Broadway. 7-3 now is your score. Wildcats shooting pretty good here early on. Three-pointer of his own. Brummer puts up a long ball. No good. Rebound clearing the boards away. Krause. Now Krause gets to Cole Rosner. Guarded well by Cotner Cook. 5.5 to go. Opening period of play. 7-3. Wildcats on top of the Blue Devils. Driving into the paint. Big jump stop. Kick out right side. 15-footer by Krause. No good. Offensive board's going to go to Lammers. Goes into the paint. Right-handed jump hook. It's up and in. So Lammers is looking pretty impressive to me. And now a pass going to go all the way down the floor. Tip off out of bounds. Cole Rosner's pleading his case that he wasn't the last to touch it, but referee Hani says, no. You touched it. Brummer to Haberman. They swing it around. Three-pointer on away this time by Hymas. No good. Rebound clearing it away by Keaton Arns. Came in during that last dead ball. They swing it left side. Chase. It's going to be Carter Kelly. Now a lob pass down low to Carter. Give and go. Off and in. A nice little give and go play to Carter Kelly, the 6'5 junior. Wildcats well coached right now, using their height advantage. Steinhaus, right side, baseball pass, far side. They get it to Haberman, back over to Steinhaus. Three-pointer on its way, in and out, does not go. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be off of Hymas. Three players checking in for Wynot, a couple for the Wildcats. Full court pressure being applied by Wynot now with 4.5 to go in this opening period. Kelly gets it into Arns. They do lose it in the backcourt. Errant pass by Keaton Arns. Coach Fincher's telling him, don't ever throw it backwards. Let's move forwards. He threw it backward there, and Kelly wasn't expecting it. Goes out of bounds. Wynot's going to get it right back, trailing 11-3. Now Wynot with their errant pass of their own, saved by Haberman, though. Handling it is Cooper Oligmuller. Going to be tipped up out of bounds. It's going to stay Wynot basketball. 4:08 to go, opening period. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Ball comes in now to Haberman. Well guarded this time by Cole Rosner. Hands it off. This is Nixon Hymas. And Haberman play a two-person game on the left side, back up top, swing it around the horn. It's going to go back out top of the key. Hymas puts up a three, front of the iron, no good. Keaton Arns with the basketball. Try to make a pass. I believe this is going to be off of Wynot. It will be, yes. Last to touch it was Oligmuller. I believe it's a complete reset of players. 5 came on, 5 came off for Wynot. 4 Wildcats lined up now. As Slidback looking inbound. Lob pass to Kelly, and they swing it around now. Cole Rosner, top of the key. Well guarded, about NBA range. Drives into the elbow. A lot of contact. He's able to save it. And now, eventually, Aiden Rosner's going to get a handle on it, and a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington, 11-3 your score, and a scoreboard up by the Bank of Hartington. Sidbeck looking to inbound. Try to do a sideways pass, couldn't get it to go. Now Wynot's going to steal it and making a foul. I believe that is Kelly. Kelly commits a foul on Haberman. My apologies, I'm coughing here. Cough. You got to hit the mute button once in a while. Haberman, right wing, drives into the elbow, tries to go up strong, but Lammers is there. Kick out, 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound clearing the boards away is Kelly of Hartington-Newcastle. Trap game in the back, trying to get the basketball away from him, but get it to Lammers. He comes across the timeline. 3:07 to go, opening period. Now Austin Sidbeck slows things down, gets in a half-court offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Aiden Rosner at the free throw line. Double team, taken away. A lot of contact, and now taking it right back. Cole Rosner is going to go up strong with the right-handed up, and a foul is going to be committed. Cole Rosner went up, and Haberman swatted that one against the backboard, but foul is committed. That's his first team foul, only 2 fouls on the Wildcats. Looks like all the starters are set to check back in here for Wynot during the next dead ball. Rosner at the free throw line, back iron too strong. He's got one more. So a full complement of fresh players. Lee Hymas' squad. And every now and then you'll see a coach do something like this. See if the groups give each other a benefit or how it works out. Second free throw by Rosner is good. Steinhaus with the basketball at the elbow, kick out, right side. Now they're going to bring back to Cotner Cook. Cook, swing out. Thought about a three with Steinhaus, but a lot of contact there as Krause was closing in fast, and his height advantage was going to deflect that shot. So he's called for the blocking foul as Krause. Looks like they're possibly in a 2-3 zone now, trying to stop this inbound pass by Devin Brummer. Brummer now comes into Justin Hymas, 10-foot range, can't get it to go, too strong, rebound, clearing it away. Austin Sudbeck. Sudbeck out to Cole Rosner, clears the timeline back to Sudbeck. 2.5 to go, opening period. 12-3, Wildcats on top of the number 6 rated Blue Devils. Rosner asking for a screen out front by Lammers. Pick and roll, can't get it to go. Now he passes it off left side to Hymas. Free ball on the way, no good. Hymas is going to clear the boards away. Gets it up to Cook on the left side. Looking somewhere to go. Finds Steinhaus, the trailer. No shot. Drives into the paint. Goes up strong. Partially blocked. It was either Lammers or it was Krause. One of them got a hand on it and deflected it. Now Austin Sudbeck will bring it up the floor. Under 2 minutes to go in this opening period. It's been a good one for the Wildcats. Down to Lammers. He's fighting for it. Down low. And now it will be taken away with a basketball. Braylon Hands came in there and got less dead ball. Devin Brummer drives into the paint. Kick out. Good passing. Cook is going to put up a three ball. And it's good. That's Cotner Cook. His first bucket of the night. That Security Bank three-pointer cuts the lead in half. We're at 12-6 now. Blue Devils have a couple of three-pointers. Hymas brings it back out to the top of the key. Get it to Cole Rosner. Back to Hymas. Hymas is guarded by Devin Brummer. And now off to Sudbeck on the right side. Big jump stop. Looking somewhere to go. Gets it to Cole Rosner. Trying to come off a screen. Now he drives down low. Partially blocked by Hymas. Rosner goes up strong at the rim, and he's going to be fouled. Foul that time is going to be on number 11. That's Braylon Hands. Hands, the 6-foot sophomore, committing the foul, his first personal. Third, check that, second team foul on the Blue Devils, 3 on the Wildcats. Cole Rosner at the free throw line, front of the iron. He fell away from it, and that one is short. And here comes the subs in for Wynot, checking in, a couple more. Looks like now we got a mix match with starters and subs on the floor. Second free throw, nothing but net. Cole Rosner's 50% from the line. He's got 2 for 4. Now we are approaching 1 minute to go. 13-6 is your score. Wildcats on top. Pass on the right side. Cook gonna bring it back up to Steinhaus, top of the key. Steinhaus, Haberman, kick out to Cook on the left side, and a travel. Referee right there says no, sir. I kind of jokingly call this the Cedar County Super Bowl, but I'm just referring to there's people who will come to this game, and it might be the only game they come to because they have no other invested interest. It's just because it's so connected. A lot of folks will come to this game, and they're here tonight. Austin Sudbeck drives into the paint, spins around. Offensive board's going to go back up and in. 6-7 Krause. He barely had a jump, and his hands were right at the rim. 15-6. And now taking it away, Krause in the passing lane and throws it right away to Haberman. Haberman steals it right back. Going up strong with the right hand. Can't get it to go as Haberman. And now Wildcats should have it. Last shot. 11 seconds to go in this opening period. 15-6. They're on top. Sudbeck dribbles into the top of the key. Kick out left side. 3 ball on the way. No good by Hymas. Battle for it down low. Keaton Arns got it, but could not get a shot back up. And Now they're talking. Referee's going to talk this over. I think there's a foul with some time left. Nope, no basket. I didn't watch it. Must have went in. Time is over. Time's expired. That is the end of the first period. We'll take a break. Come back. Second quarter action in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mostly, Mount Marty is it's like home to me. The community is awesome. No matter who you're talking to, whether in dining services or the residence life team, everyone loves talking to everyone else, and everyone's super interested in getting to know you, and everyone loves making you feel like you are home.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
A little bit of a surprise, maybe 15-6. I didn't expect that big of a lead. See if Wynot can make some adjustments and see if Wildcats can keep pouring it on. Pass going to go down the corner to Steinhaus and knocked out of bounds by Kelly. It's going to stay Blue Devil basketball. Into Cook at the elbow, nowhere to go. Kick back out, three-pointer on the way. Steinhaus hits up, it's good. Killian Steinhaus, his first points of the night. They close it now, 6-point game, 15-9, just underway here in the second quarter. Sudbeck, right side, brings it back out to the top of the key, drives into the paint, right-handed runner, and it's good. That was a definite runner from about 14 feet out. Is Austin Sudbeck. Wildcats stretch it back up 17-9. Nice little give and go on the far side. Cook can't get it to go. Kelly in perfect position for the rebound. I think he wasn't quite expecting the pass. Back to the top of the key. Keaton Arns gets it to Austin Sudbeck. Gets some clearance. A little bit of a push off. Nothing but net. That's Security Bank three-pointer. I could hear him up here. He's like, boom. Nice play there as Wynot now. Haberman, three-pointer of his own. Nothing but net. They're dropping dimes from deep, 20-12. They're going back and forth from about the 20-foot mark. Sudbeck at NBA range, top of the key, thought about it. Cook is giving him some space, does not pull the trigger. Now on the right side, there's been an offensive foul. Yes, sir. Cole Rosner drove into the paint. Gave one giant forearm that everybody in the gym could see. It's one of those you don't even realize you're doing it. I'm confident of that. You see that so often, and then they would think, well, that's not a foul, but you're just trying to give yourself a little bit of clearance, and that arm sticks out, and it's really obvious. 6:22 to go in this opening half. Wildcats up by 8, 20-12. Now Brummer for three. You should be able to tell by the sound here. Brummer, that's his second three-pointer, is good. Now it's back to a 5-point game. Wildcats gonna have to get it across the timeline. 2 seconds now, they do. Sudbeck dribbled across the timeline. He was about to have a 10-second violation. And as that happened, he threw it off a Wynot player, but it hit him last. So it will be a turnover. Now there's an official timeout on the floor. So they'll restart it. A sub will come in as Haberman had a shoe coming off. And now we're set to go. Fresh shot clock, 6 minutes on the clock to go before half. Be sure to stick around. Christensen Well and Irrigation stats. And a Bank of Hartington halftime report now. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Brummer. Rebound, Cole Rosner has it for the Wildcats. Brummer, rather that Rosner double teamed, clears the timeline. Lots of pressure now being applied by Wynot. top of the key. That's Hymas, guarded by Haberman. Dribbles in, kick out. Cole Rosner, three-pointer on the way. Does not get the shooter's roll, but there's Lammers right at the rim. Gets it and puts it back up, and he's fouled. Does not get the shot to go. Foul's going to be on number 2. That's Brummer. His first team foul. Lammers is playing right around the rim, just like he has the past few weeks I've watched him play. Couple free throws. First one up, and that one's way short. He'll have one more to go. Got a lane violation coming up here. Lammers missed it, but there's a lane violation, I believe, on Wynot. Yes, we've got one more coming up. Haberman lost his balance and put his hand down in the lane. So we'll do it again. Shot's on its way, and he corrected. 1 point. Remember that 1 point right there. We'll see if that comes into play. Quickly going the other way, and it's going to be off of Brummer's hand and go out of bounds. The Wildcats are going to get it right back. Only 2 seconds to go down the court. Wildcats now at the other end is Lammers wide open. He was going up for the dunk, and he's fouled. Lammers was going to rip the rim off on that one. You could see by the way he was setting it up. As is, he's going to be fouled by Haberman. That's two team fouls on Wynot. And now we go back to the free throw line again. Only 5 seconds have come off, going back up and down the court. First free throw, there he got that one to go. He rattled it in, but it did go. If you can get another one, these free throws are going to be important. Second one by Lammers. It's good. And now Wynot, a couple subs come in. Wildcats retreat back. They look like they're in a 2-3 zone. There are 3 players that are on the bottom end of the zone. 6'5", 6'5", and 6'7". Trying to pass it down into the paint. Going to be knocked away. Taking it away is Lammers. Outlet pass to Rosner. Down to Krause in the block. Turns around, puts up a shot. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Lammers has it. Shoots it while sitting on the ground. Can't make it. And now still Lammers is going to get it back again. What an outstanding athletic play by Braden Lammers. Kick out, 3 ball on the way. This time Hymas goes up, no good. Rebound, Devin Brummer has it. What an exchange down at the other end of the court as now Wynot Brummer drives all the way down the baseline. He's going to be fouled. Foul this time. Referee says it's going to be on number 2. That is Cole Hymas. And that's Hymas' first personal as 3 players set to check in for the Wildcats. Justin Hymas looking inbound. Lob pass comes out, top Steinhaus. So top of the key, drives into the paint, 10-foot range. And it will stay. Got it down to Hymas right underneath the basket. And it went off of Austin Subek's leg, I believe. Brummer inbounds to Hymas. Swing it around the horn to Steinhaus. They're trying to get it back to Brummer, but he was guarded this time by Subek. Now they get it to Brummer, right side, too strong. Clearing the boards away, I believe that is Keaton Arnson. He is almost knocked to the ground, but a timeout is called before the foul. This will be a full timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. Long pass down low. It's going to go to Lambert. Turns around, goes up strong, but he's going to be called for the travel. So he's going to give it right back to Wynot with 4:18 to go, up 23-15. That scoreboard update brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Hymas now with the basketball, top of the key, facing that 2-3 zone. Now they swing it around the horn, playing the weave up to the top. A mix of subs and a couple starters on the floor, I believe. And now a three-pointer is going to go up. No good. Lammers tries to clear the boards away. A lot of contact. No foul called, and it's going to stay Wynot basketball. Three ball. Hymas left side gets good. Justin Hymas. I got the folks sitting around me to clap a little bit. Now they've closed at 23-18. Lammers left side just dribbles away. Anytime someone gets the ball, two players are rushing right to them. And now trying to go up strong. Austin Sudbeck, no good. Wynot quickly going the other direction, going up strong, and knocked to the ground is Wynot's Cooper Oligmuller, committing the fouls, number 5. That is Sudbeck. That's his first personal third team foul. We're about 3.5 to go before the halftime. Be sure to stick around. Halftime report is right after this. Oligmuller. Shooter's roll does not go in. And now a couple players checking in first time tonight. Will Fellmeyer. Actually got Hymas, Will Fellmeyer, Lammers, Kelly, and Rosner. Second free throw does get the shooter's roll. And now full court pressure being applied by Lee Hymas' squad. Ball comes in to Rosner, trapped in the corner, and they get it out of there. Pass it to Hymas. Keep passing is the way you get it out of there. Now they got numbers, 3-on-2. Lammers decides to pull it up. I see the issue. Derek Lisey, the referee, goes down there. The shot clock is not moving. Now they said at 26. When I'm not doing this, I'm running the shot clock. And this happens. So nothing ran, shot clock or game clock. So they've adjusted everything, took 9 seconds off. That's just one of those. Referee's talking to Coach Fincher, and everybody's kind of giving a shrug, like, okay, we're just going to go with it. Thumbs up. It's a play called. Hymas rolls right side. 3 minutes on the clock now. Trying to get it down low. Can be tipped away. Trying to get it to Kelly. Well guarded. Hymas picks up his dribble, and now it's going to be thrown out front. Taking it away, Hymas. Hymas loses it out of bounds. There's a couple hundred people on that side of the gym is pointing that way we're going, and everybody around me has got their face in their hands going, oh, he had it. As it is, rolled off his hands, just couldn't keep his footing. Wildcats get it back, and a fresh 35, simply because Wynot did have possession control. Kelly, high-low game, the elevator, turn around, Lammers, up and in. That's a big turn of events there. Could have went the other direction. As it is, Wildcats got 2. And now a travel right in front of the ref. Travel this time is going to be called on Nixon Hymas. Got a sub coming in, a couple of them. It's like Steinhaus and Brummer. We got 2:36 on the clock, 25-19. Lee Hymas and Derek Lisey down there talking. That's a couple of baseball families right there. Might be at a basketball game, but they are absolutely baseball is what grounds them. They're just having a conversation. They might even be talking about baseball. It doesn't look like it's something serious. Will Felmeyer inbounds it to Cole Rosner in the backcourt. He's guarded by Cook as they come across. 2.5 now to go before half. Down to Carter Kelly. High-low game elevator to Lammers. Turns around, 5-footer, and it's good. That little high-low game that they're running is very effective. Just keep feeding Lammers. 27-19. Hymas down to the corner, back out to Brummer on the side. Guarded by Felmeyer. Now they swing it around the horn. 2-3 zone being applied by Hartington. And now quick three-point shot's going to go up. Misses everything. It's Steinhaus and stepping out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. Stepping out was Carter Hands. Waiting a couple players to sub. Got another shoe came off. And now here we go. Exactly 2 minutes to go before the half. Hymas runs across the timeline. Now he'll pull it back out and almost threw it away. Kelly was able to secure the pass. Trying to drive into the free throw line, kick back out. Rosner at the elbow, 15-footer, puts it up, front of the iron, can't get the runner to go. Battle for the rebound. Lammers had it, lost it. Now Carter Kelly picks it up, gives it to Lammers, 15-foot shot up, no good, missed everything, and that's gonna sail out of bounds, and it's gonna go that way to Wynot. I got some kids by here. They want to hear what we're talking about. Wynot set up in their half-court offense. Minute 20 to go. Driving down and low. Steinhaus goes up strong. He's going to be fouled. No shot. It's going to be on the floor. Foul this time is going to be on the Wildcats. Foul's going to be on 22. That is Krause, his second personal, fourth team foul. As Aiden Rosner comes in for Lammers. Lammers has played fantastic this first half. 1:19 to go before the half. 27-19. Wildcats on top of the Blue Devils. Steinhaus has it on the left wing. Give it back to Brummer. Comes in. Three ball goes up. Hits the side of the iron. Aiden Rosner clears the rebound. A full 35 seconds to go here on this shot clock for the Wildcats. They're going to lob it into the paint. Krause turns around. Goes up strong. Can't get it to go. He was within dunk range, just couldn't get that little jumper to go. Now driving into the paint, Haberman kicked back out. Three-pointer on the way, Steinhaus, no good. Battle for the rebound, Kelly. Kelly pulls down, strong rebound. And now Wildcats look to slow it down. 46 on the game, 28 on the shot. Swing it to the right side to Kelly, to Aiden Rosner. Thought about a three, and now he says, I'll take it. It hits the no good. Going up strong is Krause with the rebound, and it's going to be off out of bounds. It will stay Wildcat basketball, I believe. Yes, it will stay. There was some question there, but now it will stay. Looking, Hymas, lob pass going to get into Lammers. Lammers is going to just take off, going to the paint. I don't know why he didn't shoot. He was literally right at the rim. I think the coach is saying play for one shot. When you're 6'5", right at the rim, you dunk it. You just do. But the coach was saying one shot because there's 16 seconds left and the shot clock is exactly the same. Hopefully they get a bucket and it all washes out in the end. Hymas now, top of the key, 7 seconds. Dribbles in, puts up a long two. Not a good shot. Does not get it to go. Wynot's got the rebound. 1 second. Brummer puts it up from half court. No good. 2 points. 2 points. That was a good first half of play, though. Wildcats looking good. 27-19. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have the halftime report. Back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs, whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Hey, weekend warriors and outdoor explorers. Something big is rolling in. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is slashing your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. That's right, from February 10th through 21st, gear up for your next exploration with the lowest rates of the season. Get ready to chase sunsets, reel in the big one, or wake up to those lake life views. Pre-apply now at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. 27-19 is where we currently sit. Wildcats on top. This is the halftime report brought to you by Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Let's break the first half down. As always, we do that by the stats. Brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. First up, Wynot Blue Devils. Steinhaus had 3. Devin Brummer, 6. Cooper Oligmuller had 1. Justin Hymas had 3. Andrew Haverman, 3. And Cotner Cook had 3. They never had a 2-point bucket the entire first half. It was 6 3-pointers and 1 free throw, and that's their 19 points. Now for the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats, Cole Hymas had 3, Austin Subek 5, Carter Kelly 2, Cole Rosner 4, Mason Krause had 2, and Braden Lammers had 11. The 6'5 junior played fantastic that first half. Those are the stats brought to you by Christensen Well and Irrigation. Take a break, come back. We'll have more basketball talk and the out-of-town scoreboard back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. If I'm not mistaken, during this halftime report here, there was a pig in center court. And I'm not joking. I think they had some kind of a Kiss the Pig event. It wasn't a very big one, but there was a pig in the gym. Yeah, let's do some out-of-town scoreboard. Let's try to get caught up on some girls' games, Class D1, anything that affected Northeast Nebraska. Take a look at the scoring here. And just so everybody's aware, got a girl that's sitting next to me here. She was interested in the broadcast stuff, so I put a headset on her. She's listening now. Yeah, you never know how each game is going to turn out. 2 minutes to go in Plainview, and Plainview's on top of Creighton 40-29. Number 8, Homer. They got the victory over Bloomfield 41-28. We'll see Bloomfield play next week against the Lady Wildcats. Neely Oakdale 34, Chambers Wheeler Central 30. That game gone final, or is just a little bit ago. Let's switch to Class C2 girls. O'Neill comes out with a victory over Ord 52-46. Ponca defeats Norfolk Catholic 49-46. Oakland Craig winner over West Point Beamer 62-23. And Niobrara Verdigris 52-30 over Boyd County. Switching to boys, take a look Class D1. That's where the Wildcats are in. D2 is where Wynot is in. At the end of one period, Boyd County is up 14-5 over Niobrara Verdigris. Plainview 38-16 over Creighton. And that game is in the third quarter. Bloomfield at the half up over Homer 34-14. And let's take a look at Class C2. Norfolk Catholic 64, Ponca 40. Again, these are boys' scores. At the half, Bloomfield 34-14 over Homer. West Point Beamer 50-23 over Oakland Craig. A lot of scores reporting so far. Number 1 Wausau. This is boys action again. 78. Crofton 54. Quick look at Class D2. Number 4 Stewart 78-61 over Randolph. And that is going to do it for our out-of-town scoreboard. The rest of them are all out in the Sand Hills. They're still playing. They're an hour behind us. That's going to do it for the halftime report, and it's brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, the Bank of Hartington has their roots. Back to Hartington with second half action in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. Wildcats have first go of it. A long pass down to the paint. Lammers turns around and lays it up and in. Lammers now has 13 unofficially on the scoreboard. Steinhaus for the basketball, top of the key. Gets it into the paint to Cook. Cook turns around going against Lammers. Goes up strong and Lammers is going to foul him. It's one of those, Lammers just couldn't let him have an easy one. Tried to go for the block. That will be Lammers. I believe it's the second. Yes, it is. Scoreboard updates now. That is his second, first team foul. We are just underway, second half action. 10-point advantage for the Wildcats, 29-19, as Cotner Cook misses that first free throw. He will have one more. Starting to thin just a little here in Hartington, but it's pretty full. Second one is good. And Wynot still looking for their first 2-point basket. Wildcats with the basketball. Thought about a three was Hymas. Back out top of the key. It's going to go to Lammers. Lammers swings it around the horn to Austin Subbeck. Back out to Hymas. He's guarded by Cook, and they're battling down low, trying to get it to Lammers. Can't get it there. Now the swing pass going to go to Hymas. Too strong. Back of the iron. Devin, that's Brummer with the rebound for Wynot. 1 minute off the clock in this third period. Into the paint, Cook turns around, swing out, three-point shot's gonna go up by Brummer, and it's good. That's his third three-pointer. And now a long pass, Wildcats are gonna lose it. Now, why not trying to push it numbers? They're gonna have to retreat, pull back, 2-3 zone being applied by the Wildcats. Brummer back out the top to Hymas. Backdoor cutter to Cook. He waits for everybody to fly by, up and in. At the 6:31 mark of the third quarter, that is their first 2-point basket. And now there's a travel. Pass is going to go down to Krause, and he's going to lose his footing. And he will be called for the travel, so Wynot's going to get that one right back now. Only a minute and a half or so off the clock. And they've closed the gap, made it a 4-point game. Steinhaus, kick out, Brummer, NBA range three, it's good. Here we go. Devin Brummer's getting hot from deep. That Security Bank three-pointer. And now a lot of contact, far side of the court. Now foul will be called. Hyman's trying to come up the floor. He's fouled this time by Cotner Cook. Commits the foul. That is his first personal foul. With 6:03 to go, one foul each on both teams. Lob pass comes in from Subbeck to Rosner. Rosner drives into the paint. Tough floating shot to his left. He gets that runner to go off the glass. A nice little touch by Cole Rosner. Backdoor cutter. Down to Cook. Cook turns around and puts it up and in. Cotner Cook was quiet in that first half, and now he's got 2 buckets just coming out of the half. 2.5 off the clock. The score is 31-30. Wildcats have lost it. We're up 27-19, and now it's down to a 1-point game in just 2.5 minutes. Trying to pass it down to Lammers, forced it, taking it away. This time Justin Hymas. Hymas now long outlet pass to Steinhaus. Steinhaus thought about going, now kicks it out. Cook, three-pointer on the way. There was contact on the arm. I could see it from where I was at. Just the ref was just out of position on that one. Got away with one. As it is, it's going to be tipped away. Wildcats are going to get the basketball now. Pass down low. Lammers turns around from about a foot away and just lays it in. Slick little move there from Lammers. Getting lots of circles on his score sheet. Back up, 3-point game, 33-30. Cook going against Lammers, goes into the paint. Kick out. He thought that Brummer was in the corner, but he was still on the wing, and the ball just went into the student section. Got a few players coming on. I think there's 3 of them now checking in, possibly 4 for Wynot. And now the basketball does come into play. Full court trap game being applied. A blocking foul is going to be called this time on Wynot's number 3. That's Cooper Oligmuller. Tried to draw a charge going at full speed and just get stopped. He couldn't get his feet set quick enough. Now Wildcats still looking to get it in. 35 seconds on the shot clock. It reset with a foul. Now crossing the timeline will be Hymas, guarded by Oligmuller. Dribbles straight up to the top of the key, surveying the field, gets it right side, going to go to Kelly. Now they find Cole Rosner in the paint, goes in 10 foot, puts up a jumper, nowhere near. Kind of lost the handle on that one. Now Aiden Rosner with offensive board, gets it back, goes up to Kelly, puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled. Kelly could not get that one to go. They'll have 2 free throws coming up. Foul's going to be on number 13. That is Nixon Hymas, his first personal, 3rd team foul on the Blue Devils. First free throw, in and out, no good. One more free throw. He gets that one to go. Carter Kelly makes 1 of 2, and now it's back up to a 4-point game. Top of the key, Haberman swinging around to Oleg Mueller. Now they play the weave out the top, making that 2-3 zone, trying to make them shift. Now they shift. Oleg Mueller, left wing, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound clearing it away is Kelly. They got a man wide open down. It's Keaton Arns, and they did not see him. Keaton took off, and he was wide open by 40 feet. Just didn't catch it. Now they set up their half-court offense. Still man-to-man defensive pressure being applied by Wynot. Keaton Arns gets in the baseline. Going to go to Rosner. Kick out to Aiden Rosner. Can't get the 10-footer to go. Rebound clearing the boards away is Nixon Hymas. Hymas and Haberman bring it up the floor. 3:38 to go. Up 34-30. Wynot trails now by 4. They have the basketball. Swing it to the left side, and same left wing 3 is going to go up. No good. Rebound. This is Kelly again. Kelly's got 2 boards in a row, and now a travel in the backcourt. Cole Rosner trying to get a man off of him and kind of swinging his arms as he tried to stop at the same time, and he's going to be called for dragging a pivot foot about 4 inches. It was pretty easy to see the travel from here. I got to get the name of the girl who's sitting here listening to our broadcast. Maybe we have somebody to relieve someday to take over this job. Super cute. She's enjoying it. Pass on the left side goes back up top of the key. 3-pointer on the way this time by Nixon Hymas. It's good. Nixon Hymas from NBA range. Puts that 3-pointer in. That Security Bank 3. Closes the gap now 34-33. Keaton Arns with the basketball, right wing, picks up his dribble. He's looking for Lammers down low. He had him, and now he's going to be throwing over and back. Lammers just went up to Keaton Arns and said, I want the ball. He was open down in the post, and they've shown if he gets it to him down there, he is very efficient. 1-point game, 2:50 to go in this 3rd quarter. Cook almost lost it on the right side, swing it to the near side. 3-pointer on the way again by Nixon Hymas. No good. That had every, oh man, there's lots of swinging going on. I couldn't help but react that way. As Carter Kelly swung one way, he elbowed somebody in the chest, swung the other direction and elbowed someone in the throat, incidentally. But a foul was called on Wynot, and that was on Cook. Full court pressure now being applied by Wynot. Wildcats get the ball in play, throw it down the center of the court. Now they cross the timeline just fine. Hymas trying to get it. Now they're double teaming Lammers. Can't get it to him. Back out top of the key to Kelly. Swing it around the horn. Back down to Krause. High-low game. Going up strong as Lammers, and he's going to be fouled. The old elevator play, as I've heard called 100 times in the last month. They get it into the elbow, and then they look just to lob it down to the low block and go up strong. Foul that time is going to be on number 4. That's Justin Hymas. His first personal. That's 5 fouls on the Blue Devils now with 2:22 to go in this 3rd quarter. Free throw upside iron. You knew it right away. You could tell by he's trying to give it the body English to make it turn. He's got one more after missing that free throw. One more, and that one nothing but net for Lammers. Got a lot of circles on my tally sheet for Lammers. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. This is going to be a good one going down the stretch. 2-point game now. Driving into the paint. Hymas can't get it to go. Lammers with the board. And now Wildcats will go the other direction, approaching that exact 2-minute mark. Rosner going against Cook. Drives in. Tried to pass it out to Kelly. Finally gets it there. Almost stolen away by Steinhaus. They swing it around the horn and get it to Lammers. Lammers looking for Krause down low. Krause's got a huge height advantage. Now Lammers just takes it in strong all by himself. The little jumper. Lammers is out there loving it. I think somebody tipped the ball away and referee said don't do that again. As it is, Lammers gets another one. Are we seeing the Avera player of the game? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Cook into the paint. Lots of contact. Kick out. Free ball and away by Haberman. No good. Rebound, but it's time taken away is Krause getting the board. He's double teaming in the backcourt, trying to get it. And now his referee's calling, I believe, a timeout. Yes, there will be a timeout by the Wildcats. 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. Back to Hartington in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
It's time to kick winter to the curb and make that dream a reality. For a limited time, Explorers Credit Union is cutting your qualifying rate in half on boat and camper loans. February 10th through the 21st, lock in the season's lowest rates and be ready for prime fishing, bigger catches, and cozy campfires. Get pre-approved now at explorerscu.com so you can reel in a perfect boat or camper. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
1:26 to go in this third quarter, 37-33. Wildcats on top of the Blue Devils here in Hartington. And now they wanted to stop the clock. Yes. They had the shot clock had reset and it should not have. So there it is, 28 seconds on the shot clock. The shot clock operator had reset it. When I looked up, I'm like, it's at 35 and it should not have been. Timeouts do not reset the shot clock. So they buzzed and stopped the game. Now we're good, 26 seconds and it's rolling. So Wildcats clear the timeline. Lammers looking to go down low, muscling his way down low, kick back out. Find Kelly and now back to the top of the key with Hymas and they'll reset everything. Anytime they get the Lammers down low, it has been great. Now going up strong, right-handed up, can't get it to go. Rebound cleared away is Krause. He puts it back up, can't get it to go. Krause gets it again, can't get it. And now a lot of contact and a jump ball. It's pretty quick whistle on the jump. I think they were fighting for it more than anything. Wildcats had their chances there. I think they had 3, possibly even 4 goes at it. 50 seconds here in the third period. Now a steal taken away. Kelly goes up strong, lets some guys fly by, goes up, and referee says no. The basket went in, but the referee was quick. He was like, no, it is on the floor, no shot. He was quick on that, making that decision. It makes it simple. If you drag that out a little bit, then one fan base gets all ruffled. As it is, Kelly be at the line shooting 2. First one's up, in and out, no good. Foul was on Steinhaus, his first personal. As Lammers comes out for a little breather of about 43 seconds, and Aiden Rosner checks in. And that one did go in. So the second one goes in. And now Blue Devils will, a couple subs coming in. And here we go. Blue Devils have it on the right wing. Now back out top. They're kind of burning some clock. And now they're going to lose the handle. Taking it away is Rosner. Rosner dribbles around a man on the left side. Goes up strong. Can't get it to go. Foul is going to be coming up. And 2 free throws again by Rosner. Foul's going to be on number 4. That's Hymas. That is his second personal. Still, we are in the... There's some referees talking to some players, or I should say fans in the stands. They, Get a little lecture. I like it. It kind of breaks up the rhythm of the game when that happens, though. I've seen this before. First free throw is off of its mark for Rosner. Second one. No good. And now Wynot will have the ball. Shot clock turned off. 25 seconds. 38-33. Wildcats up by 5. Brummer gets up to Haberman. Haberman top of the key, guarded by Subek. 16 seconds. Haberman thought about making a move. 10 seconds now. 8 seconds. They're going to have to do something quick here. Back out to Haberman. Right wing. Trying to find Brummer coming off. And now a hand check foul. It's probably a good foul to give. Foul's going to be on Austin Subek. That is his second personal. It just changed up the rhythm. Now there's 1.6 left on the clock. They don't have a lot of time. Wynot's all lined up in a line. Inbounding from the sideline from Haberman, trying to get somewhere to go. He comes in, he puts up a long NBA, no good. It's good defense by the Wildcats to close out that third quarter. 38-33, Wildcats on top. Back with fourth quarter action in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mount Marty stood out to me because of its Benedictine values, actually. I knew that I wanted a smaller private school experience anyways. The values and the hallmarks that they show here at Mount Marty, they push you to explore what it is to be human and how to be a better human and care for other people.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great people begin.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Scott Ark back in Hartington. Fourth quarter action, 38-33. Wildcats on top by 5. Can they hold on? Beat number 6 ranked Wynot in Class D2. Rosner, baseline, left side, puts up a shot 2 times. It bumps the rim, can't go down. Rebound clearing it away. Haberman outlet pass to Steinhaus, right wing. Wildcats still in that 2-3 zone. Now an NBA range 3 goes up by Brummer, and it's good. They're going to need some more of those. That's Brummer's 5th one of the night. I got him for 15 points unofficially. That's all he's made is 3-pointers. Now Wildcats with the basketball. Hymas comes off of a screen. Give and go. It's going to go to Lammers down low, and he'll travel. Was in good position, but he was just a touch underneath the basket, making it more difficult. He drug that pivot foot just a little. Steinhaus, top of the key. Pass to Brummer and back to Haberman. Haberman coming off, trying to get another shot off. Need to keep an eye on Brummer. He has been very good from deep. Now Haberman, right wing, guarded this time. Going up strong, 5 foot, dribbles into the paint, puts up a runner, and it's good. Haberman, that's his first 2-point bucket of the evening as well. All tied up at 38. First time we've been tied up since very early on, if I recall. That got the Wynot fans going. Wide open 3 for Rosner. It's good. That's Security Bank 3-pointer by Cole Rosner. That extends back to a 41-38 game. 6:30 to go here in Hartington. You've been gifted with a great Northeast Nebraska basketball game tonight. Cotner Cook on the right wing. 3-pointer goes up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Just taking it away is Wynot. And losing it out of bounds was Nixon Hymas, but they said that Kelly might have got a hand on it, so it's going to stay blue basketball. Couple subs check in for Wynot. And now timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. Timeouts brought to you by Top Crop. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Couple new subs in for Wynot. Couple girls rotated out on my headset. The new girls want to listen. This is fun. Friday night, everybody gets into the games and the kids are having a good time. 41-38, 6:08 to go in the game. Hymas has it, top of the key, kick down to Haberman on the left baseline, back out, and he's swinging around the horn. Brummer, NBA range, thought about it, did not pull the trigger. Steinhaus, now they get in the baseline. Cotner Cook, kick back out, and they're trying to swing it around. They want to get Brummer open, but the defense of the Wildcats is just cheating. Now they get into the Cook. Cook goes up strong. Did not go in, but he's going to be fouled this time as committing the foul. Austin Subek, I believe. Yeah, Subek commits the foul. That is his third personal, first team foul. Still almost a packed house here. There's a few open seats, but not much. Cook rattles around and does not go. 5:48 now, checking back in Krause. Seems like when they have Carter, Kelly, Krause, and Lammers, that's their bread and butter move right there. That high-low elevator game when they play. Those guys are really good. Shot by Cook, no good. Rebound Lammers. And some pressure being applied by the Blue Devils. Pushing up the floor. Kelly left side, now back up top to Hymas. Man-to-man defensive pressure. Now lob down to Krause. Krause couldn't handle it. He was open too. He just could not hang on to it. And now Haberman will go up the floor. Haberman, almost a steal in the front court. Saved that time by Wynot though. And they get it back to Cook at the elbow. Cook back to, and it's going to be a reach over the back. Carter Kelly, I believe, is going to, he come up and over the back trying to knock that ball loose. Kelly's second foul, second team foul. Inbounding the basketball will be Haberman for Wynot. Now they're changing up. It's going to be Brummer. You've seen this here before. They come in and then Brummer tries to come off a couple screens to get a three-point shot. We'll see what they run up. Long pass going to come up to Haberman. Taken away by Hymas. Hymas in a good spot. Takes it away. Gets it to Lammers. Top of the key. They're setting up their offense. 5:13 to go. Now still a three-point game. NBA three partially blocked. Rosner kind of forced that one. Didn't like the shot. Was Coach Fincher. And now Wynot will set their offense back up. Into the paint, kick out, NBA of their own. It's good by Brummer. If he touches it, it goes in. Hymas into the paint, kick out left side, Kelly. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be off of a Blue Devil player. They didn't need to do that. One of those Carter hands reached out to try to secure it. Again, a shot went up. It didn't touch anything, so they did not reset the shot clock. They're discussing it. That's correct. It stays at 21 seconds. Basketball comes in, back out top. Keaton Arns for three, no good. Runs it down, Lammers. Back to Keaton Arns. Drives into the elbow, back out top. Three-pointer goes up this time. Rosner, no good. Lammers gets it. He goes up strong, but a foul is called on the floor. Foul's going to be on number 10. That's Haberman of Wynot. His third, first team foul. I'm okay with pulling the trigger on these shots, but get it into Lammers. That seems to be really where it has been efficient. Going for these three-pointers with 4 minutes to go. That's a tough one. Tries to come into Lammers this time. Lob pass. Can't handle it. A lot of contact. Oh, there's an elbow and an offensive foul. Carter Kelly had a Wynot player right on him, and the only thing he could do was just, I think he was fouled is what he was thinking, and he tried to give himself some room, and he elbowed the guy right in the chest, and the ref was looking right at it. Coach Fincher's asking a different ref, and he's like, yeah, I didn't make the call. There was a lot of contact there. I will give him that much, but can't throw an elbow. Down to 4:15 to go. We're all tied up at 41. Into Cook. Cook back out. Steinhaus dribbles in. Nice play, and now an offensive foul. Wow, give that up to Lammers. Check that. Lammers hit the deck. I thought it was an offensive foul, but the ball just rolled out of bounds off of a Wynot player. No foul is called. Wildcats now with the basketball coming up, crossing half court. They got to get across, and they don't make it. There's a 10-second violation. So these 10-second violations, there's more of them happening than ever before, simply because of the shot clock. If a ref gets off on their time, they might be a half second slow or maybe even a full second. But now the shot clock, all they got to do is look up. If it says 25, you know he took 10 seconds, and that's what happened there. Cook, left baseline, goes in strong. Blocking foul on Lammers. Lammers tried to eat the charge. Going to the free throw line is going to be Cotner Cook. As we are still all tied up at 41. Looking at my notes here. Cook has one free throw. He's 1 for 2 rather. Rolls in and out, made that one. And that's important. Defenses win championships, and so do free throws. Cook's got one more coming up here. Does not get shooter's roll. Rebound, Lammers. It's the first time the Wildcats have trailed since early in the first quarter. Now going up strong, Kelly tries to go, and he's going to be called for the travel. He was trying to draw contact and go up, and should have just went up strong. Wynot now, right baseline, trying to go, and Justin Hymas is called for the travel. One travel leads to another travel. Now a couple subs check back in. The starters are on the floor for the Wildcats. I'm assuming they'll be the remainder of the way. It's a bit of a mix of starters and subs for Wynot. Full court pressure being applied by the Blue Devils. 42-41. Wildcats trail by 1. Hymas, left wing, picked up his dribble, gets it back out to Austin Sudbeck. Sudbeck looking somewhere to go, and now gets it back over to Hymas on the left wing. Coming off a screen by Carter Kelly. They kick back out. Long two-pointer is going to go up, no good. Battle for the board. There's Lammers again with the board. Put back up, it's in. Braden Lammers. And we go back and forth, and now a timeout. Timeout's taken by Wynot. This is a full timeout, and they're brought to you by Top Crop. We're going to take a break with them. Back in 60 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn, and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
2:53 to go to decide this one. 43-42. Wynot drives into the paint and steal. There it is. Mr. Lammers with the takeaway. Now Wildcats have it. 1 point advantage in the basketball. Swing it around the horn. Going to go to Sidbeck on the left side. It's going to be Brummer for Wynot and Lammers for Hartington-Newcastle. If I'm having any say of who's shooting this. They're trying to get it down in the paint to Lammers. He's double teamed. Probably forced that one. He was close to a 3-second anyway. It's taken away by Haberman of Wynot. 2:10 on the clock. Brummer swinging around the horn. It's going to go over to Cotner Cook. Cook drives into the elbow, keeps going, goes up strong with the right hand. Referee says no. Blocking foul on the floor. That is the 5th foul, though, on the Wildcats. So that is bonus shooting. Also, that is the 4th foul on Carter Kelly. Shooting here, Cook, nothing but net. Well, we got a couple minutes to go. Be sure to stick around. We'll go over some Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, the player of the game, and we'll wrap things up from Hartington here. First up, though, we are all tied up at 43 as Cook misses that one. Wildcats clear the timeline, back up to Austin Sudbeck. Playing the weave out front, almost a steal, and there it is. Haberman's going to take it away. Go up strong, try to get the slap, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. The basket was no good. It went in, but the foul was on the floor. Probably one of those good fouls to give, make him earn it at the free throw line. Lammers went up and slammed the backboard. As they're just taking care of some administrative out there, looks like having a chat. Lee Hymas, I think he thought that one was in. Haberman, first one on the way. Nothing but net. Now a couple of subs check in for Hartington-Newcastle. Second one, side iron, no good. Rebound, Krause. 1 point. It's going to come down 1 point either way here to end this thing. And now driving in with an offensive foul. Yes. Cole Rosner, that's twice he's went in, threw his left arm out trying to get some clearance, and he didn't even need to. He had plenty of room to do a layup. That is his second foul. So they give it right back. 1:43 to go. Blue Devils up by 1, 44-43. Wildcats have led 90% of this game, and they've only trailed by 1. That's the most they've trailed by, I believe. Brummer, NBA range, right side. First one he's missed tonight. Battle for the rebound, and now it's going to be a foul on Wynot. Krause had best position. Foul's going to be on Justin Hymas. That's his third. That's 2 fouls now on the Blue Devils. Blue Devils have 3 timeouts. Wildcats have 2. I would sure love to see a play set up here for Lammers. He's wide open down in the post, and now just across the timeline, a foul is going to be called. This time Haberman. Check that, Devin Brummer called for the foul. They had a couple to give, so they can be really aggressive trying to get a turnover. There's a lob pass, alley-oop, going the other direction. Didn't get the dunk, but Lammers got the layup. Nice little alley-oop play. And now they're back up by 1. Wildcats 45-44. Steinhaus goes into the paint, kicks back out. 3-pointer on the way by Brummer. It went in. It hit the rim, it bounced up really high, and then went in. And now timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by Top Crop. We'll take it with them back in 1 minute on KYNTV Sports.
Moody Motors in Nyborough is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nyborough, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
The open road is calling. Are you ready to answer? Hit the road, ready to explore with a lower rate from Explorers Credit Union. With auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR, you're just one turn away from your next big adventure. No application fees and fast, easy approvals. Finance or refinance options. Better rates, bigger savings, boundless adventures. Get pre-approved today at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Scott Ark back in Hartington. 62 ticks on the clock. 1:02 to go to decide the winner of this one. After that three-pointer by Brummer. Blue Devils up 47-45. Wildcats clear the timeline. They play this right. They should get 2 possessions out of this, maybe. And now holding it, it's Kelly out top of the key. Get it to Hymas. Now swing it over to Rosner. Rosner dribbles in. Lammers. Now it comes across the paint. Almost threw it away. Sidbeck. Back to Rosner. Rosner's trying to go baseline. Got down too low on the baseline. And now out of bounds as Cook grabbed the ball, was knocked to the ground, but he's laying on the out-of-bounds line. And now official whistle, and it'll be another full timeout. We're going to send it to timeout. This will probably be our last one. Back in 30 seconds on KYNTV Sports.
Mount Marty, where great nurses begin.
My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing. Our nursing program, I feel like, does an excellent job in preparing our students for that future profession as an RN. They have very unique clinical opportunities. Avera has been a long-standing partner with Mount Marty for many, many years. We're really lucky in Yankton to have a lot of clinical opportunities right here.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
Well, it's a 2-point game, 47-45. Blue Devils on top of the Wildcats. Wildcats have led this one by as much as 8, I believe. 10, make that 10. Now you only just want to lead it by 1. Wildcats coming out a little bit late on that timeout, probably setting up a play, I'm assuming. Shot clock is shut off. We're at 34.9. Austin Subek is looking to inbound. You can tell already that Lammers is trying to get leverage on Haberman. Subek looking. There comes across the paint. Can't get it into the paint to Lammers. Now they got to lob it in. It'll go back to Subek at the top of the key. Pass to Hymas, right side, 25 seconds. Drives into the paint. Put up a right-handed runner, too strong. Battle for the rebound, Subek gets it. Kick out to Hymas, 18 seconds on the clock. Now they're slowing it down. Lammers has the top of the key. They need a field goal here to keep in. Three-pointer by Hymas, it's up, no good. Battle for the rebound, Austin Subek, 8 seconds on the clock. 15 feet, kick back out. Three-pointer, partially blocked. Lammers had it, and that is gonna do it. Lammers lost it out of bounds as time expired. Wynot wins in a stunner. Wow. Hartington-Newcastle played. They just unplugged the scoreboard. Don't tell me there ain't a lot of emotion here. I don't even know what the final was. 47-45, I think. Wow, what a game. We'll take a quick break, come back, we'll wrap things up from Hartington. Back in 2 minutes on KYNTV Sports.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Scott Ulrich back in Hartington. This game has gone final 47-45. What a game. The Wildcats led 90% of it. But when it mattered most, Wynot had that clutch three-pointer at the very end. Let's break things down, and we do that as always by the Christensen Well and Irrigation stats, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the genealogy of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. Christensen Well and Irrigation. Let's take a look at the stats for Wynot. They had 47 points. Only 6 points were of the two-point kind. That'll tell you the tale of the tape here. Killian Steinhaus had 3. 4 points for Cooper Oligmiller. 21 for Devin Brummer. He had 7 threes. Unbelievable shooting by Brummer tonight. 3 points by Justin Hymas, 6 by Andrew Haberman, 3 by Nixon Hymas, and 10 points by Cotner Cook. 45 points for the Wildcats. Cole Hymas had 3, Austin Sibek 5, 4 by Carter Kelly. Cole Rosner had 9, 2 points by Mason Krause. And our player of the game brought to you by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. You could tell by the way I announced this game. I don't know how many rebounds he had, but I'm pretty sure he had a double-double. With 22 points, the junior, Braden Lammers, is the Avera player of the game. That's going to do it for here in Hartington. We will have more Northeast Nebraska basketball coverage next Tuesday. Sub-districts will take place, and we'll get that information out over the weekend. For Scott Ulrich here in Hartington, as well as Scotty Borman back at the station. We look forward to seeing you on our next KYNTV sports broadcast.
This has been a presentation of Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball on KYNTV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Be sure to subscribe to KYNTV on YouTube and ring the notification bell to be notified anytime we go live for Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics.